Check this out. I'm going to show.
Chat room. Who's here for realsies and not fakesies? What up, Van? Good morning, Vietnam. Is it really good morning there or what? Long time no see, long see no time, Van. You mean, what's up, Tori? Fakesies gang, rise up. Chat, if you can tell me what this OST is from, you all get 1 thumbs up. Okay. So up to you. Bye. Should be an easy one for all y'all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's up, Damien? watching the stream. Okay, so here is the thing. So you may be wondering why I'm going live at a random time instead of when we normally go live. To that I answer, I recently got vidIQ upgraded, and it tells me the times throughout the week that people are most active. So I'm going to try to follow this schedule and see what happens. And apparently at Monday, the time that is most active is like 30 minutes from now. So we'll see what happens. But I'm actually kind of afraid because I actually think that that's the opposite of what I think. Because I think it's going to be very late for a lot of you. So I'm nervous that it's going to be too late and it's going to be a lie and I'm going to be, I'm going to cry. But we'll see. I was also recommended to read the Code of Brawl before I did this, but I'm not. 12:20 a.m. Oh my God, you're going to use 1819? What is it? 1819? I don't know military time. Perfect time here in the UK. What's 1819? Is that like, is that 7 p.m. or 8 p.m.? Or am I wrong? I don't know military time. We don't even use 6 p.m. Oh, I'm way off. Well, I'm not way off, but I was wrong. Okay, so it's 2 back. 9:19 in the morning here, so perfect timing here. It's 0:20 here. 0:20, is that midnight 20? Chat, America doesn't use, well, okay, I won't say that. Military time, I guess, is used by some Americans, but not by me. I don't use military time. Hi chat, I'm dying. Well, hopefully get better now. I'm just kidding. What's going on? Code of Brawl has its own story and hints at the plot for this one, so it works just fine to start here without Code of Brawl, even though it's better to keep reading in order in general. Perfect time for Europe and America bros. Okay, for a second I thought that was a different place, and then I realized you're putting America bros together. Hello, dying, I'm dead. 2320, so 11:20 p.m. Well, somebody said 0:20. 0020. Isn't 0020, is 0020 midnight? Fine to read separately. I have around. Wow, Mushu, thanks for coming around. I am round. I am too. 9 p.m. over here in South Asia. I feel like that's not bad either. Member for 4 months, Ivory Variety. No need to thank her. She's just the mother of my child. Yes, 11:20, same as 23:20 in my time too. Oh my God, you guys are using more. I just got home from my walk and it's hot, so my brain is scrambled. Yo, Zach, what's cooking? What's up? Good looking? No. Ivory. Poggers. Okay, so this might actually be a good time. It seems like a lot of you guys are saying that the times were fine. There are a couple of midnighters in here, so I can definitely see why it could be a little bit late, but it definitely seems like it's an okay time. Time zone, I guess I should say. I'm gonna try to follow this thing. So the schedule's gonna be a little wonky because I'm just gonna go live whenever this tells me that the people are the most active and then go from there. So hopefully it's a good enough time. Now I don't expect much because unfortunately most people aren't that interested in the story stuff, but it's fine. 11:20 a.m. in Mexico. So almost midnight for you. Is that no. AM would mean that it's like, oh, you have the same time zone as I do, Central Standard. Nice. So we're on the same, oh my God, bro, the same time zone. As a lore enjoyer, I'm offended. Okay, I said most people don't like the story. I like the story, which is why I'm reading it. I'm just saying most people get hyped up for like doing the stages and stuff, so obviously we already did that. It's only fun with others, TBH. I agree. Tacos, yes. We just had tacos the last night, although I don't know if you'd be offended though. We had ground turkey tacos. Your story streams are my favorite. I have a lot of tedious work to do in the mornings, and your streams have replaced my audiobooks. Yo, dude, that's actually a huge compliment. Mainly because I can't read. So say that, you know what, this guy has a decent enough voice that I'll listen to it over an audiobook where those guys are like, you know, professionals and shit, and they can read, I'm sure. I don't know how many audiobooks where people can't read, but The story's pretty interesting. You're literally like, you know what? I like this dumb fool. I'll listen to him. I'll listen to him mispronounce things. Yes. Over the literal professional that can actually read. Tacos are tacos. Everything is welcome. Yo, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is about ground beef. Ground beef recently has just been giving us kind of a hard time. Maybe I'm old. I don't know. Let's have this guy read for us because Ian can't read. Well, I am Ian. So, well, I don't know. Is America considered Ian? Do you mean English or do you mean, I guess you mean English. Chaotic gave up reading the story. I heard that it has a lot of Latin and stuff like that, but Chaotic, better get ready because that shit happens like towards the later chapters, like chapter 8 and the ending of chapter 7. Calcit uses words that I've never heard before, and chat swears to God that they're American, like regular ass English words. So I don't know. So if he's dipping because of the Latin words, well, I can't wait for him to read the quote unquote English words that Calcit uses that aren't actually any type of language, or to read any of the other stories. Bro, I was having a hard time on Invitation to Wine. That was kind of hard too. You have a kid, so you're old? Is that how that works? I hope Cal never comes back for an event. Yo, keep her out, bro. Yo, but chat will be like, no, she uses English words, bro. And it's like, I've never heard those words. She uses words from 1962. I don't know. She ain't using 2022 words, bro. Have you realized we have shortened a lot of words over here? You know, cat means lying. For real is now just FR. We don't even say for real anymore. Are you for real? People just say FR. I mean, I guess when you're talking normally, you probably do. You don't say FR in your sentence. FR. I mean, people say RN though. That's kind of funny though. You think about it, because people say like, instead of right now, like, are you serious, RN? I guess maybe I just do it as a meme. I don't know. Boomer. I'm not a boomer, bro. I'm with the times. I'm using the slang that the kids are using. It's from 1962, confirmed. Well, she's using your words that only those people would know. Cows use a lot more extraneous words is the problem. IMO would be so much better if she's more concise. It's just kind of like the way she words stuff together. It's like she's trying to be philosophical, like philosophical. How do you say that word? Philosophical. There we go. Philosophical with like the way that she says stuff. It almost seems like they're trying a little too hard to make her like super smart. But at the end of the day, like even like super smart people that I've ever talked to, they just either talk really fast or they have a hard time explaining exactly what they're talking about. So if anything, actually the smartest people that I've talked to actually have a hard time using words and like kind of thinking about how to say stuff because they want to say it more complex. But I don't know. Greetings and salutations, fellow adolescents. I'm a grown man. I'm old. Old people talk a lot if you let them. Even old people though. I mean, if you watch some of the old stuff though, old people do talk pretty elegantly. Like we were watching, like, I don't know what it was, like maybe the 1920s or something like that. They were doing like a, you know, like little videos or something like that. Or maybe it was not the 1920s. I don't even think they had videos in 1920. I don't know. It was like 1960 or something, but it was like in black and white. And like, even like the young people were talking like the state of the world and like being really elegant and like really thoughtful about the way that they were talking about the economy and stuff like that. And it was like, bro, I don't even, I'm just like, yo, the economy is poop. I can't buy a house. Arknights is like, is it kanji? Kanji? Hopefully I'm saying that name. Test for Japanese people. It's a kanji test. Is that like when you go through and you do the different symbols and stuff like that? Or am I wrong? I don't know. To be honest. Did you change your stream time? I did, sort of. So what we're trying to do, just for a little bit of an update, is I've recently got access to a little bit more information on narrowing down the times that people are on different days. So as of right now, it's telling me that Monday, like 12 p.m. my time, which is about 30 minutes from now, like everybody's the most active on the channel for Monday. So I'm going to try to do a stream from, you know, noon to whatever. And then on Tuesday, it's like 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 a.m. I know none of these numbers mean anything to you because you're not in the same time zone, but basically I'm going to try to follow this as much as I can. So sometimes we're going to have kind of earlier morning streams and sometimes we're going to have later stuff. I'm going to try to do my best to base it on what's going on in this one, just because I have it free for a month. That makes sense. I think it's because videos weren't accessible to poorer areas. So it's just a little bit of a transition just to see if this actual analytics will tell me like kind of when people are the most active. And it seemed to work yesterday for my video. My video actually popped off pretty well, but I'm kind of on the fence of why that was. I posted it at a different time. I used different editing and I did a premiere. So if you don't know what a premiere is, basically that's like if anybody was in there, it's like a live chat where you can hang out and we can all talk about the video and like watch it together basically for like the duration of the video. So those three things I did differently. So it's hard to say if it was because of the time or if it was because of the editing or if it was because of the premiere. So wait, how did you know? How did I know what? 11:30 p.m. You know what's funny though? Okay. The funny thing is, so the majority of my audience basically is from the US, Indonesia. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so actually it's first off, it's from Indonesia, which takes over the United States. So it's Indonesia, United States, Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. So it's pretty much SEA, you know, basically all the peeps from over there in the sea area. And funny enough, I was looking and I was like, oh, there's no way these guys are on at like midnight, right? But then I was looking through my analytics and I swapped it to your guys' time zone, and it was like the most active that the SEA guys are is literally like 11 a.m. to or 11 p.m. to midnight. What do you guys do over there? What are you guys doing over there? Like it literally was just like, yeah, these guys are just active at midnight. It's like, why? So you're telling me if I go to my cousin, they'll say, yeah, I watch part-timer Zach. I don't know, maybe. If they're not, you could tell them to watch them. Suffering. Like it was just weird because like I was like, what do you guys do over there? We have terrible sleeping schedules. You must. And the funny thing is, I've been scheduling on my time and I was trying to make it like convenient. I was like, okay, well, I'll post it like at 7 a.m. for them or like, you know, 9 a.m. for them. It's like, you guys aren't even up. You guys aren't even up at 7 a.m. over there. You guys are sleeping. You guys are up at midnight and 4 a.m. and like 3 a.m. Like, what the hell are you guys doing over there? Like literally it showed like the whole entire thing where it was like midnight all the way up to like 4 or 5 a.m. You guys are just awake and then you sleep during the day, or maybe you don't fucking sleep. I don't know, bro. Maybe you just watch all like, I don't know. Is it super busy over there? Sometimes I wondered if it was because you guys were super busy and you like take that time during the night, like when you obviously don't have much to do or like you need to get other shit done besides work in school. You're like, you know what? I'm going to watch YouTube. I'm going to unwind a little bit. Then I'll go to sleep. Like I maybe that's kind of it. Here I am giggling to myself on my phone at 1 a.m. That's funny. Don't let part-timer Zach fool you. He didn't go to bed until 1 a.m. Well, I go to bed at 1 a.m., but I also like have different jobs, you know? Asian students only need 4 hours of sleep. Trust me, bro. You guys are, I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, I know that Americans are lazy as shit, but I swear to God, like if I got 4 hours of sleep, I'd die. Or active at night, you can see like viewers for AK and Twitch at night. That's another thing that I was wondering because Cookie Kazi he goes live like when it's midnight at my time or like 3 a.m. my time. And I was always like, I don't know, it seemed kind of weird. But then I was like, oh my God, he's probably just like, he has so much shit to do that he just does it like at midnight because that's the only time he has stuff to do. As an Asian student, I tried sleeping for 14 hours. I just felt worse in the morning. To be honest, though, that does happen. Whenever I oversleep, I actually feel way worse than if I would have just got less sleep. Coming home preparing for the next day, helping parents, then just using the time till 2 a.m. for playing video games. So, okay, so that's kind of what I was saying. So you guys have so much shit to do during the day that it's like the only time you can really unwind and do your own personal stuff is like midnight, you know, past midnight, basically. Is that kind of it? Like you just have so much shit to do during the day. You just don't have time to play or do anything you'd rather, like, I don't know, rather do, I guess. I don't want to say it that way because work's important. But so basically like midnight, you're like, bro, I can finally sit and I can finally watch a YouTube video, or I can finally play Arknights for a little bit and catch up. That's kind of interesting though, because like that means that I've been scheduling all my videos and doing all my streams at the wrong time, basically. Because most of my audience are nocturnal people that never sleep, which actually works for me because noon for me is like kind of the best. It's really late at night. Oof. I sleep at like 4 and have been awake at 8 every day. Yeah, see, I can't do that, bro. I sleep too long lately. It might be different time to wake up and sleep. Can't do much in the morning because of school. Maybe that's because, like, so I would post my videos like in preparation for the morning of the SEA guys, and it was just like, I don't think it was working because so many people have so much shit to do in the morning. Like in America, people are just like, you know what? You want me to reenact what people in America do when they're at work? This is what they do. I'm at my office job right now in America. Oh damn! Part-timer Zach just posted a new video. Nice. I'm gonna scroll through TikTok for a little bit. Oh, we got a meeting. All right. Cam off. All right. Anyway. TikTok. Oh, Zach did a community post. Cool. Oh, I gotta say something. Yeah, yeah, the project can go through. I looked at it all last night, and I would say that was really good. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna hop on League for a little bit. I'm gonna play CS:GO while I'm. Yo, bro, I'm in a 1v3. I don't care if the meeting's today. God, I'm trying to get a 1-3. I'm trying to do a 1v3, and you came in. What time is that? What time zone am I in? Central Standard Time. What jobs have you been working? I mean, that's time when I was in my office job, engineering support. I mean, I didn't really do anything. I was listening to podcasts all day while staring at computers. Yeah, it's 11:34 a.m. here. Asking for this. When is your account? AK, I need to start doing account reviews. I always forget about them. It sounds like a dream job. It's kind of boring though. To be honest, it's not really fulfilling if you do stuff like that. Like, I know it sounds fun, but imagine going somewhere for 8 hours and not doing a damn thing. Like, it's just not very fun. Bro, where can I get a job like that in Asia? Probably nowhere, because they actually care and they want you to work. And some random stuff we don't know about. I was going to grind AK while at work. You could. Outside of COVID, normalizing working from home. I honestly think that should be normalized anyway. So, I mean, I'm not glad for COVID, obviously, because of all the stuff that happened, but I am glad that seemingly the industry is starting to lean more towards like, hey, we can actually have these guys not be here. But what? AK account review? What's that, Zach? I don't know. I forget, damn it. There's so many of them. It's actually overwhelming. There's like 150 of these that I have to do. So maybe we should actually get into the game. What do you guys think? You guys want to play a game or something? Is that what you guys are here for? Games? I don't know. If you're not here for games, we can talk all day. Technically, we could talk all day, chat. I don't care. Up to you. In Asia, you spend 5 years on college just to get a job with small pay. I mean, you can technically do that in the US if you pick a bad degree. COVID has pretty much subsided. Some company actually started to apply work from home all the time. I think work from home should be like an option if you can do it. Like, if you can do your shit at home, you have the computer, you have the internet, you have the shit you can do. Maybe like the most mandatory thing that they should have is like you have to live within so many miles of the place or some shit in case you have to come to a meeting or you need to do something at the workplace or some shit. Unless it's totally remote, like you just don't need to be there for anything. Like, you can have your Zoom meetings and shit like that, and that's whatever. But if like you have to go, like, I don't know, maybe you work at a warehouse or some shit, and sometimes you have to go in and like make sure that something's being done or whatever. I don't know. But like 90%, yeah, 90% of people hate being micromanaged, and more people work better when they're just like kind of left alone. Like, personally, I work 10 times better when people aren't up my ass telling me what to do. Like, if somebody wants me to do something, like, hey, Zach, can you do this real quick? And then they just leave me alone, that's fine. But like, I don't not like when somebody's like, we got this done. Have you done this? Have you done this? Did you do it this way? And it's like, I don't want to do it. Like, it makes me like, oh, well, I'm just not going to do it, or I'm going to take the max amount of time I have to do it because I don't give a shit. In creative industry, work from home is pretty much an option since COVID. Well, I think the cool part about that is like, didn't it used to be that you had to be basically like a freelancer if you really wanted to work from home in like the creative space, like if you're doing like art and graphics and stuff like that. I don't know too much because I never worked in graphic design, but I always felt like the option should have been there, but it was just like, you know, it's normalized to be in offices and stuff. Working from home increases productivity, traditional micromanaging your employees. Well, they also have the study of the fact that the hours, like, you know, like I don't know how many hours you guys work in your countries and stuff like that, but like America is pretty standard on the 5 days a week, 40 hours a week stuff. Most of the time people work overtime and stuff like that, but they've done studies where like 4 times a week, like 10-hour days or whatever, is actually better and more productive, and people get shit done more. What we doing, Zach? Well, right now I'm wasting stamina while talking about the state of the world. The company I work for is like 100 years old, and we moved to work from home because of the pandemic. They just let us know that we were permanently staying work from home. Well, see, like I said, I'm not grateful for the fact that, you know, COVID came and did all the stuff that it did and, you know, like ruined families and made everybody sick. But I do think that it was like the wake up call that a lot of these 100-year-old companies that have just been doing the same shit every single day and didn't give 2 shits about nothing. Like they didn't care about no studies. They didn't care about nothing because it's like they literally been doing it for 160 years, whatever. And they're like, no, it works. This is what works. And it's like they're so behind in the times that it took something like COVID to finally get some of these companies to be like, okay, you know what? Maybe we can get people to work from home. Maybe we can kind of start to figure out a different alternative. And I mean, some of these companies still don't give a shit. Some of these companies still have people come back. But it just sucks that it's like it took such a huge ass global problem that killed like I don't know if they killed millions, but killed tons and tons of people to finally get companies to be like, you know what, maybe Carl can work from home. You know what I mean? Like it's just nuts. Yeah, it wasn't broken until it hit, and then everybody's like, oh shit, this is broken. But I mean, yeah, the greed was real. Well, it's just the micromanagement. Like they want to be in control. They do not want you to be able to do like a child. They don't want you to like, they don't want to not be able to beat down your throat standing next to you like, what the hell are you doing? Like they need the managers to, I guess, manage stuff, but even the managers weren't doing anything. Yo, thank you for the sub, Zoran. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. I don't care about others though, so I guess I'm pretty lucky pursuing a career as a designer. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly like the different careers. I have a background in like warehouse and industry and stuff like that, because that's pretty much all my state has is like agriculture and industry and industrial stuff. So those are definitely jobs that typically you can't work from home, but I've transitioned into obviously content creation. So luckily enough, content creation is actually picking up to a point where I can kind of do it. Not exactly full time. I still have to go do some stuff, but it's actually done pretty well. Also, the investment a lot of companies have to make into physical facilities over the past several decades, shifting completely to remote well, yeah, so that's another thing though, because they obviously put in the infrastructure and they build all these buildings and stuff like that. Like we have like literally a Wells Fargo campus is basically what it is here where I live. And it's just like, it's basically like a university campus, and like people work there and shit. And it's like, it would be kind of, I don't necessarily know how to say it. Like it would be a total loss for them not to use it because of just how massive it is. But it's literally just a call center. It's like, it's just a massive ass call center. And I don't know, it kind of sucks because like everybody who's there can just do their shit from home. A majority of them can talk on phones from home. Full-timer Zach soon? Potentially. The sponsorships have been helping quite a bit. I do need to kind of work on getting a little bit more attention for the videos and stuff like that, so the ad revenue can be a little bit higher. But most of the time, working with sponsors and stuff like that has actually been pretty productive. I just need to get a little bit more consistent. TapTap's been pretty consistent on their offers and stuff like that, so that's why I've been working with them quite a bit. Plus, I like their product. Chase that bag, King. Let you in on a secret though. I have been contacted by Raid Shadow Legends, but I'm very hesitant to do it because I know it's a meme in the community to take a Raid Shadow Legends stuff. But they want me to do an Arknights stream, and then the back half of it on the like a back half of the hour, they want me to do Raid Shadow Legends, but I'm hesitant. But because I don't want to seem like a cop out, but you know. I don't want to be a cop out. So TapTap's a company that I actually believe like is really good. So far I've only worked with companies that I like. I think some people would say that's a meme sponsor and they wouldn't really care that I took it. But then I kind of feel like some people would be kind of like, not betrayed, but they'd be like, ah, that kind of sucks. This is the sponsorship. By the way. Yeah. Well, so that's why I took TapTap stuff, because I actually like TapTap. Like I actually like, I like the projects they present, like reacting to the bad mobile ads and stuff like that. That's literally their idea. And they're like, hey, we'll pay you to just roast ads. I'm like, well, hell yeah. Not for people that would pay you a lot. Interested? Yeah, they ask for a lot too. They basically want you to hype up the game the entire time that you're going through it. And that's kind of hard because I like to be real. I'm not going to sit there and be like, this game's the fucking most incredible thing if I don't like it. But TapTap, I actually like TapTap, and I like what they do and stuff like that. So I'm really happy working with them. I'm school from home for real. I spent a lot of time in school and didn't get a degree, so I'll tell you that. I kind of wish the overall like atmosphere in America was a little bit more focused, because like it almost kind of sucks to have as much leeway. And I'm not even talking about like freedoms and stuff like that, just social freedoms, I guess, in some way, because I feel like people in SEA and Asia and China have like kind of this social, like societal restrictions or like expectations, I guess, to always have the schools and stuff like that figured out. In America, it's kind of like whatever the hell you want to do, bro. And that may seem like it's fun, but at the same time, it's kind of overwhelming a little bit, because it's like you can kind of just not do anything and nobody will ever really say anything. So then you kind of feel like, I don't really need to go to college. And then you go to college for a long time and then nobody ever says anything, because nobody really cares in America what you do. And then you waste a lot of money in student loans. And then you end up not getting a degree because you had no discipline. You didn't really have anybody to tell you to be disciplined, really. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of grateful that I don't have like people constantly telling me what to do and like, you know, the expectations and shit, because I can only imagine how stressful that is. But it also kind of sucks in America where people just literally don't care. They're just like, whatever, man. If you don't want to do whatever, you just don't have to. And it's like, you know, okay. I legit had to drop out from college because studying from home is so ineffective. Like I can't do it. Well, that's another thing. Like the college that we were in was like pretty much from home at your own pace, literally at your own pace. And you think that would be a benefit, but at the same time, it's not really. Kind of sucks, because if you're at home working for your own pace and your teacher's not telling you what to do and nobody else is telling you to do, you don't really do it. Unless you're super disciplined because you actually care about your future. To be fair, it's entirely possible to earn a living by not going to college, especially, yeah, for 100%. Yeah, in America, you know, I mean, I'm not going to speak for other countries, but in America, you can definitely get into like other trades and shit. And actually, the trade industry is pretty big. I thought it was supposed to be fun. Why does it feel like hell? What's supposed to be fun? I'm gonna burn a little bit of stamina and then we'll go into reading. Although I can work fine from home, but I can't study by myself. Well, that's kind of the same thing though for YouTube. Like I'm willing to come in here and stream and put in the hours and make the thumbnails, make the change, like, you know, do the stuff I need to do and improve, make videos and all that shit. But I can't ever do like school from home. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't actually have an interest in what I was going for. So by not going to college, you can still get a sustainable life in America. Yeah. So they have like trades like carpentry, and you know, you can do construction, you can do warehouse. Technically you can get into some of the bigger fields too, like tech as well. Like you can become a programmer and shit without going to college. It is a little harder just because you have to show that like you obviously understand the material and you can do what's needed of you. So you do have to put in a lot of like personal time and effort, and maybe even work for people for like a smaller wage at the beginning and stuff like that, at least in America. And then you just need to learn stuff. So basically America's a lot about proving shit. Now there are jobs that are just like bachelor's only, dumbass. Like you have to have a bachelor's and they don't care otherwise. But tech is one of those jobs that pay a ton in America. And to be honest, it has a relatively low entry as long as you're willing to work for a little bit cheaper at the beginning to move into some of those bigger jobs, if that makes sense. So you will take a little bit of a hit for a bit, you know, like 2 or 3 years until you like refine your skills. Or if you have the skills already refined, you can probably make a decent living pretty early on. I haven't read the story yet, so I'll hang out until you start reading it again, then I'll poof. But for now, hi. Now you gotta stay, Kami. You're here now. I should have worked in America, not in Japan. Japan is one of the countries where it's great to go to as a tourist, but not as an immigrant or something. I always wanted to go to Japan just because I think it looks cool. But I don't know if I'd ever want to live there. Sometimes America makes me question whether I want to live here. But I don't know. Even though you're a college dropout. But see, the thing is, like, I mean, it probably means more in other countries and stuff like that, but being America, like being in a dropout in America, doesn't really mean that much. It's kind of normal. I wouldn't say normal, but a lot of people are pretty successful. A lot of our billionaires and like millionaires and stuff like that in America either didn't go to college or they went to college and then they dropped out. And that also gives like a sense of like a false sense of like, we don't need college, we can do whatever we want. I mean, huh? Huh? Well, I don't live in the US. We'll live in the US. No. Because they dropped out because they had parents' big money. So yeah, a lot of the millionaires had a pretty cushioned thing. By the way, DW, what does DW do? About taking raid sponsorships. We all know it's a pure meme anyway. Yeah, well, it's just kind of hard because I'd have to talk like nice about it, and I'm kind of afraid to do that. Oh, don't worry. I'm old. Andrew Tate. Taking raid sponsorship is free money for real, for real. I mean, technically it would be. Yeah, I'm slowly rolling out the mod stuff. It does make me basically read a script. I mean, not really. It just has like a lot of key points of what I need to talk about. And some of them I'm a little hesitant on because it's like, it's almost literally like, you have to be positive. You can't be like, I don't know, you have to say stuff in a funny manner. It literally had a point where it's like, watch this video and laugh and, you know, make funny jokes with your audience. It's like, that is not organic at all. You're gonna show me that thing. How old are you to not know basic lingo? You know, for the longest time when phones came around, LOL. I got mad at people for saying LOL because I was like, why can't you just say haha or whatever? No. Once I'm done with school, I'd like to get into making videos as well. I can only imagine how hard it is to make videos while doing school. Like actually, yo, I can't use any of my currency anymore because it's 666. Damn. Hi, Zach. Came to say hi and good night. Yo, good night, bro. Yeah, I'm on the fence about Raid Shadow Legends because at the same time, you know, we could get the easy bag and then meme about it later. But I don't know, man. I don't really want to go down that route. Maybe when I'm real big and like it doesn't really matter because, you know, I'm massive at that point. The irony of you doing an angel focus vent and having 666. Yeah, no, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah. We have fancy words and emojis. We had. Yeah, you used to have to do it with the thing. Okay, hold on. Should I take a screenshot from here? From here. I feel like it's weird over here, but I'll do it. Just do it for the cash, then meme it. I could do that. I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant about it. I want to like the only stuff that I want to really do sponsor stuff is like stuff that I actually agree with or stuff that I feel like is going to be productive to help out. And like tap is just one of those things that I always use to like look up, you know, CN stuff, JP stuff, and get into like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I actually think it's pretty good. Depends who has to promote it. If you don't specifically, just put your daughter on the screen and let her do it. She has to read. She's very young. Yeah, you have to say certain things and you have to react. And they want to like boost my account and stuff like that, but I don't even know if I'm supposed to say any of this. I guess technically I didn't sign an NDA, so. The man steps into the room. The woman in a wheelchair utters not a word. Not their problem if the viewers can't speak, baby. He tidies up the notes and documents scattered across the table. He swaps the withered flowers. Oh, is that withered? I'm an idiot. And the vase for fresh ones. Withered is always one of those words that I don't know if I'm saying right or not. She continues reading her newly borrowed book as she takes no notice of him. Winsworthy. I always say haha. I used to. I say LOL now, but I haven't yo Kami, no. I understand though. No, I get it. Thanks for hanging out, Kami. It is silent. Perhaps because all there is to say has long since been said, or perhaps because it is not yet time for that which shouldn't be said. Damn, chat. Without warning, the man speaks. She'll be back soon. His name Wasting Man? Lagedi. Spent so long preparing for this meeting. Of course she will. How long will you stay? Until I finish what I must do. For all I can accomplish here is the delivery of the Laterano people's souls. That sounds like a kind of pasta. That's what I thought it was. I should go. Don't come back. Jesus. The man stands silent for a while before turning and leaving the room. I should leave. Yeah, don't come back, bro. The woman pushes her wheelchair up to the window. Yeah, I think it's pretty short. Somebody said it was like pretty close to like chapter 4 and 5. She opens it and looks out. She watched the sun rise and set over Laterano countless times through this window frame. The city is as nosy as ever. Sorry, I come from a small town. The city is as noisy as ever tonight. The Laterans being strangers to both tranquility and exhaustion. So what of tomorrow on? Who the hell says tomorrow on? I thought they were a couple. That makes more sense. Leave, get out. Silica, Mama, drink some hot water. Good girl. Mama's all right. Mama, I'll read you a storybook. Silica, my darling Silica. Mama really hates to leave you. Are you going to leave me, Mama? That's what she just said. No, Mama's never, ever wanted to leave you. She just got no choice. Where are you going, Mama? Can I go with you too? Is that okay? You can't go where I'm about to go. Oh, because she's dead. She's dying. It's very cold, very lonely, and so empty. I'll go with you. I'll be with you so you won't be lonely. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Silica. Your childhood should have been so much more blessed. I have been blessed with you, Mama. Silica, listen now, listen. I'm listening, Mama. I won't be able to look after you soon. Someone will come pick you up. Go with him. He'll take care. I'll take you to Papa. Why does Papa have an A like that? Papa. Poopa. We'll look after you. We'll look after you for me, okay? Can't you come with me? I bet Papa really wants to see you. Mama. Mama, that's something important to do, so I can't go with you. Once you see Papa, tell him that your Mama really misses him too. Also tell him I'm sorry, okay? Mama, what are you sorry for? Listen to me. Listen to your Mama, Silica. I will, Mama. Don't cry. Silica, my poor Silica, giving birth to you was the greatest blessing in my life. But what if you find it a lifelong curse, my child, my beloved daughter? Who will bless you? Who can? Silica, my darling Silica, hide yourself. Don't let them find you. Run away. Leave Laterano. Is it not Silica? Who is it? What's her name? Chat, roast me and tell me that. Silica? Is it Silica? Silica? How the hell do you say that? The mother holds her daughter's hands, though her eyes flash mirrored emotions until finally all her strength fades from them. Okay, you guys. Okay, the thing is, you can't re-say it. You can't re-say it. Obviously, I read it wrong. They slowly, gently fall shut. Okay, how do you say this? Is it Cecilia? Who the hell says Cecilia? What a dumbass. No. Okay. Mama? Cecilia? Cecilia? Cecilia. Okay. The Sancta girl does not know what happened. What's that word? Santica? Sancata? When she notices her mother's hands have turned cold, she clasps them together against her own chest, hoping to provide some warmth for her. There's a knock on the door. Executioner Federicito of the Laterano Hall on official business. Please open the door. FBI, open up. Cecilia. Sir. Cheery. His name's Cheery. Sir, you checked in at the guest house. Your check-in at the guest house has been taken care of. Whoa, I like his fit. The rest of your day is completely free. Might not be bad. Be a bad idea to have a look around. You seem quite eager the whole way. He doesn't have eyes. Why the hell does he not have eyes? Laterano City has a very distinct agriculture. You see, wasn't it worth the trip? I suppose it was. What's the schedule for tomorrow? General NPC, he has no eyes. Jay, scary. You're meeting with His Holiness, the Apostle. Is that how you say that? Apostle? Apostle or Pope is all set, so I'll be returning to the Balisca now. I'll fetch you tomorrow when it's time to meet him. Apostle, I don't know. The President of the United States of America. Please enjoy your stay in Laterano during the conference. No need to worry about expenses. It's our honor to host VIPs from all over the world. He has no eyes and he's a general NPC. Who the hell is this dude? The world over. I sure don't get how gathering all these foreigners in one place is going to get anything done. Aposto? Still, how could I refuse such a generous invitation from His Holiness? Might as well take advantage of his hospitality while I'm here. Excellent. Now, if you excuse me, feel free to take Laterano by storm. See, the thing is, I never trust priest or anything like that. If you guys have ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, bro, like every single time that they had somebody that was like a holiness or a priest or something, they're always like evil. The agriculture here seems interesting. Somebody uses pillars like these too, but there are subtle differences. Seeing as I'm here. What are they up to over there? Faye also has a pretty evil priest. They're always evil. What? She just has a pistol. All set up? I'm good. How's your end? Yo, thanks for hanging out, Dogrid. Yo, look at this guy. He's actually pretty cool. Done, Ezreal. Is it Ezreal? Have we dispersed everyone in the area? Agriculture? Architecture, damn it. All the citizens likely to be directly affected, yes. Those, oh hey, yo. Wait, is his name Esdel? What's his name? They say his name. Ezel? Ezel? I don't know how to say his name. This is a secondary effect range are confirmed to be notified as well. Ezel? Oh, Azel. Shall we get started then? Current time is 10:22 on March 15th, 1099. The following act of demolish. The fuck? What can I say? Demolish? That's not demolition. It's demolition. Demolish. Oh, why did I want to say demolish? Demolition is carried out with the reserve executor. All right, we're not getting off to a good start. Asdel. All right, I'm already done. Of the notarial hall as witness. All right, here it goes. 3. What are those 3 Starka doing around that pillar? 2. You 3 are the only ones around here. What gives? Yo, get some eyes, bro. Oh, fire, huh? Where'd you come from? Oh, he did. Wow, what was that explosion? Something's coming down. Agriculture. No. Save me. Save me. Eek. Oh, geez. He just shot him. I have to. What? The pillar's falling a lot slower now. Save. Ram it. Yo. Oh, shit. Eek. Why did he kick his ass? Fiammetta. That scared the skin off of me. What kind of crazy place is Laterano? Whoever you are, Liberty. Thank you for rescuing me. What's your name? Find me at the Colombian Provisional Association and I'll return the favor. She's called Shimmering Vigil. Wait, what? What's that word? Vigil? Jesus. What? Shimmering Vigil. Lateran names sure do sound silly sometimes. I agree, bro. Jesus. That's not my name. Hi, you're okay, right? Thanks, you two. That could have been a disaster. Thank you for your aid. Jesus. Why is your name so long? You're welcome. Virgil? Virgil? I don't know. Say, what's going on here, though? Bombing's in the middle of the day. Don't tell me you have extremists sneaking in. Jesus, storm that is approaching. Something's been on my mind. Go on. Do you think this pillar is absolutely perfectly positioned or no? I would say so. It fully embodies Lateranto's architectural aesthetics. So I can't help but want to see what would happen if we blew it up. Wait, this is why they blew it up? Read the Mel NPC name carefully. Senate. Lateran citizen. Is that what? Beagle. Is it Vigil? Vigil? I have to admit, it's a fine idea, but that conference is starting soon, right? I heard there'll be a lot of people from afar. I think His Holiness even said we should show some restraint for a while. He did. However, he said show some restraint, not don't do anything. They're literally just like, I'm just going to destroy this shit for the fun of it. I get that His Holiness is hoping to give the visitors a good impression, but my dear friend, what do you say to my humblest of opinions? I think a good impression must be based on reality. You couldn't be more correct. Why is it changing? Not very Senate. Lateran citizen. You couldn't be more correct, my friend. Their names are changing, or his name is changing anyway. So we filled with a notarial hall, got our execution here to witness for us, and we evacuated everybody nearby before giving this beautiful pillar just the perfect blast. Except, oh, now he's back to normal. Except we never expected you to show up at the right at that moment. We're so sorry, esteemed sir, for unwittingly doing you harm. You set off an explosion on a nomadic city street and filled with government for an official witness? Were you Laterans always this uninhibited? Of course, we abide by the commandments and all the relevant regulations. But if it's not explicitly forbidden, anything's fair game, and Lateran City values and protects every citizen's right. So they have the right to just blow shit up? Don't worry, sir. Just your average everyday explosion. Perfectly normal. What if somebody gets hurt? Filed, not filled? Oh, oops. We know our limits. That said, I also like to extend my apologies to you for this accident. Truly sorry, sir. Maybe it hasn't quite sunk in for you yet, but believe me, stay long enough and you'll learn to love this city. I think I can live without that sinking in. And there you have it. Welcome to Laterano. I want to say that right. Is it Laterano? Laterano, sir. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Laterano. Is it Laterano? Oh, I said it right the first time? Okay, it's Laterano? Okay. Tut tut. If it isn't, how do you say her name? Is it Moisamina? How do you say that? Mosima? Mosima. Mosima. Mostima? Moistima. It's not moist. It can't be moist. Mostima? Mosima. Oh god, chat. Jesus. Mosima? Mosima. If it isn't Mosima, just what is her ability? Is she slowing down time or merely tricking people into perceiving it that way? Yo, this guy's kind of got some drip too. It blows my mind every time. Her name's not Moist. How could he be so sure? Have you checked? Mostima? Oh my god, you guys are gonna say it differently. Okay, I don't know about that. Just call her Blue Tongue Girl. I feel like that's really long. On the letter I instead of the O. So it's Mostima? Which one is it, chat? Can't be both wrong. Mostima? Wait, so is it Mostima? You got that right. Stop. Some of you guys are memeing and some of you guys are right. I don't know who's right. Mostima? Mostima? Last pronunciation you said. I've said so many since then. Mostima? Check for going to Fiammetta's. Here, I'll just type it in. Watch this shit. Somebody type it out. What did I say? Mostima? Mostima? Not Moss. How's it? It has to be Mostima. It's not Mostima. Is it Moss or Most? Moistima. Oh shit, chat. Now we're screwed. Now we're stuck. We're never gonna move because of these damn names. Hey, guys, you can't keep saying moist. It's Mostima. Mostima. I'm just gonna say Mostima. Whatever. How do you say this guy's name? Orin? Okay, cool. Orin, what's going on here? Not much. Just a normal day in my lovely hometown. Though I did get a better show than expected. The others are waiting for us. I know. Let's go. I'm not naming him Oreo. He looks cool. Yo, look at this scene. Nice. The Leganetti. How do you say that? Leganetti? I'm not saying spaghetti. A special messenger division established under the auspices of the incumbent Pope. Laterano had previously held a detached position, maintaining neutrality among the central powers. Laterano. Ludgiti. All right, whatever. As such, Laterano officials were sometimes tasked by foreign powers when relaying critical information between different parties in the course of democracy. Yo, thank you for the sub. The role was normalized and institutionalized with the establishment of the legatus system. They have become a special force moving between the nations, with Lateranto's absolute neutrality as a formation. The Legadentis aim to promote the circulation of important information between cities. This is fun. Detached? I don't know. 1098 via the Legatenti. Legati? I want to say Legati. Legati? The Pope sends an invitation to all nations of Terra. Gather for a conference at Laterano. I invite every nation to dispatch its envoys for a discussion regarding our collective security. 1099. The Legatus system celebrates its 12th anniversary. In March of that year, Legati from all across Terra proceeded for Laterano together with the envoys of numerous nations. Laterano, fuck. I keep saying Laterano. Is it 30th? I thought it said 13th. Oh shit. I can't read chat. I'm out. One of those two just now seemed a lot like Pontifica Course, and the other was that a Legatus? Maybe it's Legatus. A strange combination. Ian can't read. I can't read. These aren't fucking Ian words, chat. Esdell, are you gonna stick around now that you witnessed your work done? I'm getting a call from Texas. So Latin? I mean, technically English words come from Latin, right? I don't know. Don't worry, we'll rebuild the pillar as good as new. Just like we wrote in our application. Good, I'll leave you to it then. I'll be going now. Wait, they blew it up just to remake it? Anyway, I'll leave you to it then. I'll be going now. I've got quite a bit on my plate. Just to confirm, I'm looking for a will registered by someone who's passed away. I'm looking for a will registered. Oh, okay, I see. A will registered by a person who's passed away. Yes, the agriculture. Chat, the story's gonna be really damn long if I can't read it. Yo, what? Federico? Bro, his name's Enforcer. A typical single woman residence with no trace of any other occupants. In the bedroom, her body lies. How's that? Sincerely? Chat. Okay, I have executioner. Shit. I don't know. I want to say sincerely, but that's not the word. No signs of poisoning, no signs of violence. She just lays there. She didn't get hurt. Okay. How do you say this name now? Serenely? Federico here. Female. Wait, you're executioners here. Female citizen's body discovered at 7/20/265 Vera Travarius Pegasus. What the hell? They're just putting names in here. There's no way Pegasus goes in here. Stevenus. They're just putting shit in here, chat. Preliminary determination of the cause of death, neutral or natural. Fuck. Please notify the Excellencia Requiem of the Pegasus to come and enter the room. Preliminary search found no last will and testament. Please innate new assessment. Initiate new assessment. Confirm assignment. Shit. Please initiate new assignment. Confirm deceased identity. Search for will according to any pre-registered information. Shit, bro. Like, I can't even say regular ass words, so I'm so bent on trying to say the other words. What the hell's his name now? Freddie Into? How do you say his name? I forgot. Federico. There's no K in there. How does it Federico? Oh, Federico. Yeah, it's Federico. Out. I'm only struggling because I have to read the other words, so I forget how to say normalized words. Mama. I'm spitting something. Don't go out. Don't let anyone else find you. Never ever approach anyone in uniform. That's what Mama said. Is the uniform man gone, or is he still here? It's all right. When someone visits, just take a nap or on your little sofa, just like always. You can go back to Mama when you wake up. Don't panic. Cecilia, why are you so worried? Why can't you fall asleep? It's okay. It's okay. You just need to wait for the stranger to leave. It'll all be all right when you're with Mama again. Not too bad her Mama's gone. Just read it like a normal person. Okay, first off, though, I can't read it like a normal person because I want to say the shit right, and chat will roast me. Lou. Chat will roast me continuously if I say something wrong and try to move on. Yo, what are these two doing here? Yucatan. Seems like something went pretty well in Sargon. Seems things went pretty well in Sargon, huh? They sent out a whole bunch of envoys. Don't get me started. The Pashas are all eager, though. Are eager enough, but the problem is none of them can agree on anything. I'm already thinking heaven that they haven't started brawling yet. What about Casimiras? Their military is sizable no matter how you slice it. The Adepis? Swahili? I don't know how to say that word. Turned down our proposal, but the KGCC was actually very interested. Yeah, you're here to listen to me butcher everything. One rep even sought me out. That's why you guys got to read it before you come here, so you guys can actually get the gist of it. We had a long chat. He understood the international situation as well as many Legatus. He might even come in person if he's not too busy. But enough about us. How about you, Oren? The situation in Victoria is anything but simple these days. I'm sure you've heard a thing or two. Duke Godden and I get along fine, but it's less that he doesn't want to appoint anyone to be here and more that he can't. Everything's balanced on a knife's edge, more or less. Yan didn't dispatch anyone either, not that they didn't send a stream of gifts conveying our thanks to his holiness. How very Yandanese of them. Kajag. I remember how I used to remember how to say this, now I can't. Kajag, I don't remember how to say it. I think it's not Shirag, I can't remember. Shirag actually sent a few after rising to prominence these last 2 years, and every other nation's envoys are already here. I think it's Shirag. It's Shirag. To be honest, I never imagined this job would go so smoothly. Scared. A little bit. You haven't been a Legatus for too long, if I remember right. Less than 4 years, I guess. 2 years after Break the Ice. Okay, the K doesn't make the same sound. I remember somebody saying that. I think it was Chirag. Huh? But our organization has been active for 30 years now. After all of our efforts, I'd say every last one of us has earned these results. Besides, we're still a long way off from what we're hoping for, a true summit of nations, right? We need more than envoys showing up in the Laterans, Beliska, Announce Hall. We need the people in power, the ones who can actually change things. So save your nerves for the day we have to greet the big guns instead. Thanks for putting it like that. Now I've got no idea if I should be excited or terrified. Announce Hall? That's what I said, isn't it? Or did I say audience hall? I see you can't stop yourself from terrorizing the newbies, Orin. You wound me. Nothing to get keyed up about, even if the day really comes. That's what we're qualified for, aren't we? Maybe so. So are the acting legany of each region all present? I want to be able to say legany, but I can't say it. We're only missing Ostima? What? Oh, we go Moss? I thought it was Mos. Mostima? Mosmia. Mostima. Mos. I'm not calling her Moist. That's not how it is. Mostima. Oh, I just happened to see her. What's she doing? Right now, talking in her native air again. Taking in her native air again. Forget her. We were never counting on her to come anyway. She can report to His Holiness last, and we're just good. We're good, just like always. Not Moist, bro. Can I just call her Moist? What the hell is this? Cenephus? Advert? I don't know. In a split second, the hall is silent and still. Legacy? Oh. I think of it as legacy. All the messengers' gaze lie on one spot. The teacher of all Laterano, their guide, their spiritual leader. Oh, look at this dude. Like, he doesn't look like he's a menace, bro. Good morning, children. Have you had breakfast yet? This guy is straight up Colonel Sanders mad. Santa? Well, no sign of external force. It was likely due to illness. A pitiful soul, may she not ail so on the other side. Deming? Sandaka? Your remains shall be conferred onto the Excellencia Requiem, where you shall rest. Here, this was hung on the bedroom wall, handed to a member of the notarial hall. Yeah, I kind of feel like I understand why chaotic stopped reading. No. Why did they take Mama away? What did I do? Cecilia gazes casts her gaze to the entrance. You can't go out. You can't be found, or else you'll be in danger, Cecilia. Cecilia, fuck. Cecilia. That's what Mama said. But if Mama got taken away, will she be in danger too? Cecilia, how fucking old are you? Damn it. Fiammetta. I know how to say that one. Wait, you're actually using my name for once. What gives? You don't like it? More of a fan of Shimmering Vigal? Then, or do you want a new one? Fiammetta's fine, thanks. Thank God for Fiammetta, because I can say her name. Seriously though, what is it? Say, my lovely coworker should be in the Laterano Belisca right now. No? Reminiscing about me? Maybe. If you're aware, then maybe you should show your face for once. Nah, forget it. I'll never get used to the ambience in there. Besides, who wants to see a living warning sign rock on in here? What the hell? Who would want to see a living warning sign rock on in there? I don't know. Why is it structured like that? They'd just be uncomfortable. Since when do you care if other people are uncomfortable? I'm not so bored I'd make myself unwelcome just for fun. It's only 30 minutes. It's almost an hour for chaotic, so you're doing good. Vigil. Is it Vigil? Shit, I don't know. Objection. Case in point, I'll admit you are enjoying being back here a lot more than I expected, though. Really? Welcome to Laterano and all that. I think I'm just in high spirits, probably from coming home after so long. Yeah, right. Aha, sure, whatever, let's go. Where to? To see her, of course. To see who? Oh, maybe she's in a different hospital now. It's been ages since the last time you returned, after all. Follow me. Wow. I haven't been to this Pegasus too often. Is that Pegasus? Pagus? Oh, maybe it's Pagus. That makes sense. I haven't been to this Pagus too often. It seems not too far from the outskirts. I should be nearly there, right? 7-2265 via Therapis? Said that way. Is that oh dude, I'm so tired of this word because I can't say it. Is that Ecclesa Requiem? Hers stopped by the door. Hello, excuse me, sister. Calm down, young executioner. Hey, have you finished the inspection already? Correct. There was a Senka who departed us by illness. May I quickly verify the remains? Confirmation complete. The deceased is the homeowner, Ferrorita La Porta. My assessment mentioned no will was discovered nearby. May I ask if you noticed anything resembling one during your inspection? We did not. However, this is for you. The notarial hall would wish to reclaim it, correct? Is this her part and firearm? Oh, okay. Part and firearm? Understood. I'll take it back with me. Thank you both. If you're done with the identity check and arms, reclaim it. Reclaiming? Reclaiming? Okay. Reclamation. Please allow us to convey her to... Okay, I'm not even going to say that word anymore. Very well. Thank you for your time. Can I just say Requiem? Requiem? Requiem. Is that how you say that word? I don't think so. Identity of the deceased confirmed. If I want to find any pre-registration of a will through the notary hall, right, I can do a long-range search from my terminal. No. Requiem. I can't say that word. Consensus address homeowners. Yeah, she did not prepare a will. The diagnostic record states, given the illness, giving up on hospital treatment makes sense, but why wouldn't she leave a will? Is it normal for people to leave wills in this world? Is that a neighbor's child? Why is she hiding from me? Watch out! Is that Palace? Shit. Kind of looks like Palace. What did she faint? But why? She only tripped. She fainted in front of everybody. Does anyone know who this child's parents are? Does she live nearby? I've never seen her before. Is she passed out? What if she bumped in her head when she fell? I've never seen her either. Maybe we just moved in. Or maybe she just moved in. I can ask around at the neighbor hall. Didn't these guys just show up to blow up a pillar? How the hell are they gonna know? What for? If she hit her head, then we need to get her to a hospital. You hurry and take her there. Executioner. We'll just live. Oh wait, is executioner a title? What? The executioner? You mean you don't know? We live just around here. If her parents come looking, we'll point them straight to the hospital. That's a lawyer? I guess he does kind of look like a lawyer. Am I saying it wrong? Oh, I'm... how do you say that word? Oh, it's executor? Okay, perfect. Thank you all. Executes the law. Oh, so it's executor. Never seen an executor. Chat, we're doing it. We're doing the story. I didn't think Cecilia would run straight into a notorial. Notorial? That's not notorial. Right outside her home. What? Would executioner be more akin to an inquisition instead of a lawyer? What now? Patria? Patria? I don't know. What else? Follow them. Make sure she's safe and get her out of the notorial hall's hands. I have no clue. We're just gonna keep reading, chat. Yay, we got through the first part. How cool. There's only you know, a million other parts. Huh? Yeah. They probably wouldn't be so long if I wasn't an idiot. Yeah, what are these guys doing here? Yucatan. Doesn't Lateran food bug you at least, like a little? Taste here definitely lean on the sugary side compared to Chirag. Oh, it's Chirag. Chirag, that's how I say it. Don't you like sweet though, Russ? That doesn't mean I can take everything sweet. I'm starting to miss Chirag now. At least that's how I used to say it. Oh yeah, I forgot she cusses a lot. It's that bitch Ratodia. How did you say it? It's like potatoes. Ratodius? Fall all blah blah blah. Grab every opportunity to reestablish our clan's status, and she didn't even come herself. Throw me under the sleigh out here. Under the sleigh. Good show of the matriarch's trust in you. After the incident put us on the brink, it was your joint efforts with her that ensured the Browntails held on. And you got tossed off to the side. You just love living behind the scenes, don't you? Personally speaking, getting to see you shine is more than enough satisfaction for me, Russ. Oh, where did you learn to talk so smooth? That aside, madam, this conference may turn out to be more fruitful than we expected. We didn't think so many countries would be here. It seems we might have underestimated Lateranto's influence. Yeah, that does sound about right, but don't you change the subject. Oh, who's this chick with no eyes? Do you not no, do you not have eyes? No, she literally doesn't. Oh wait, you don't. You bumped into me, I think. She doesn't have eyes. That's her problem. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna be able to say this word. Legit hen. Lee Hinterland. I don't know. It's an embarrassment. What corner of the Hinterland do you scurry out of? I come from Chirag, and it's certainly not the Hinterland. Chirag? What kind of place is Chirag? Lady Sauron? Chirag is the nation of the Shadow Realm, nation of the Shadow Realm in the buffer zone between Victoria, Columbia, and Casimiras. There's a country in those mountains? Haha, that's the very definition of Hinterland. You think an envoy of a trifling glacial state has the standing to be flampant with me, a duchess? I don't know, dude. How you doing? The Shadow Realm. That's what I I kept getting confused because I wanted to say Shadow Realm. What'd you say? Madam, first I have to stress again, Chirag isn't some hinterland. Like you keep saying, you can probably thank your own narrow mind that you've never heard of my country. Second, you're the one who bumped into me. You owe me an apology. You did say Shadow Realm? Oh, I did say it. You dare. Lady Sauron, we're in the Beliska. Lady Sauron, permit I remind you, you currently stand in Laterano and not your whatever domain. And who are you? A Lateran Legatus. I don't know. Legatus? What was the legacy? Legatus? What are you trying to tell me, Legolas? 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 Later. Fuck. I used to know how to say it, then I forget. That's what sucks. This is the Beliska. What do you intend to declare that as the host, Laterano sides with this providial creature? Laterano, what? I don't know how to say that. Beliska? I don't know. Which one is it? Beliska? Ballistica? Balsilica? Balsilica? Oh, Beliska. Laterano sides with order. Therefore, Lady Sauron, you apologize to Madame Circus. I can never say her name right. You know my name. You'd expect me to know the name. You'd expect me to know the names of all the diplomatic envoys, wouldn't you? Oh, then you must be well aware of who I am. Of course, you have no eyes. Duchess Francis of whatever. Permit I remind you again, this is Laterano, Duchess. And the Laterano, you are asked to honor the commandments and orderly abide to the rule of law, no matter what privileges you enjoy. And anyway, they do not exist nor apply in Laterano. This is how Laterano treats its guest. If you're willing to be a guest of Laterano, Laterano will wholeheartedly treat you in kind. This chick's really just trying to get out from, you know, having to be a normal ass person. Oren, when did you start standing for Laterano, huh? As a Laterano legatus, do I not have the right? Not in the... Okay, how do you say this word? Basilica? Not in the Basilica? Lady Sauron, please quell your anger. Don't you think it's a little late to be pacifying me, Cardinal? Your Grace, I beg your understanding. Thank you for this. Do you ask Artemis for help? No, I ask, she's over here. The legatus who contracted you will give you an appropriate punishment, and rest assured of the Lateranto's goodwill during your stay in the guest house. Madam Circus, I beg your pardon as well. The fault for this minor misunderstanding lies with our shortcomings. If you're willing to be... What the fuck is this word? What the hell is that word? Why is that in there? Accept my apologies. Damn it. They're just throwing words out there. Circus looks at Yucatan, and Yucatan gives a subtle nod. Wow. Lateranto's my. What the hell is this word? Alicio, Maria, please look after these three most important guests in my state. I need some damn VAs, bro. Oren, come with me. Here comes the punishment. All right. Jesus Christ, my brain is hurting. Can't even get through a damn sentence without learning a new word. It's not that hard, I swear. Well, it depends. What languages do you speak? So deceased in Pagus Stephanus did not leave behind a will nor any prior registration of one. I'll return to the notarial hall in a bit and submit for double checking. Arknights better than English class confirmed. Apparently. I'm not even native. Okay, first off, when people come in and they're like, it's not that hard, you're just a fucking idiot. It's okay if you can speak better and you can read better and that you know these fancy ass words. I'm glad for you. I'm truly glad for you. But I don't. And I struggle with it. So currently I'm at Pagus Stephanus Central Hospital. No, I'm all right. I just found a girl injured in a fall. I'm taking her to be examined right now. Oh, I don't care. They can say whatever they want. No, I wasn't in a traffic accident. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as people who come in and they see that you're playing a certain way. And this even happens whenever I have like gameplay that I show. There's tons of comments that like, you should have played this way. You should have done that. You could have had this character do this. You could have had, it's fine. It's always okay. People have, I hope at least anyway, good intentions, but you know, people just want things to be said correctly. And they want to be able to read the story without having. I thought you guys were fine with butchering them. I'm fine with you butchering me. No, the parents aren't with her. She's still unconscious, and for the time being, we can't confirm her family circumstances. Once she wakes up, I'll bring her back to our guardians. Well, I'm assuming Banner's okay. Banter is okay. I mean, yeah, I never said that nobody could roast me. Sometimes I can't pick up on how somebody's bantering. Like if somebody says it's not that hard, I swear, it leads me to believe that somebody thinks that I'm like being an idiot, I guess. I don't know. But if you're like, man, you can't read, what a dumbass. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's better. And right, even if she doesn't wake up soon, I might need to use the notarial hall's privileges to pardon. I can't consider this one of my practical assessments or assignments. All right, I'll fill in all the documents after it's over. Oh, you can meme on me. I don't care. Oh, sorry for that. I'm finished. Why does she have a pistol? It's all right. The doc's physical checkup is done. No wounds anywhere. Nothing on her head. So it probably wasn't a knock on the brain. Dude, I need a knock on the brain. Get my shit right. But the girl does have a small fever. Odds are she was ill. She still needed a few more tests before we're sure what caused her to pass out, but it won't be anything too bad. Doc set up in her ward 2127. I guess you said 2127. I don't know. You can wait there for the examination results. Is she your sister? Are you on duty? Why are you bringing your little sister on a executioner? I want to say executioner. What is it? Executor shift. I've never seen the word, like, have I never seen the word executor? I barely ever see executors here in fuck. What? It sucks because like I always forget she's not my sister. So why did you bring her here? Is she your target? Oh heavens, are executors really that ruthless? You'd execute a little girl like that? What did she do? I only came across her in the street. She's not my target. She just lives in the vicinity in all likelihood. Really, she must be new around here then. This is the only hospital in Stevenus, so all the kids come here for checkups when they're sick. You should see the side of the consulting room at pediatrics whenever the season changes. It's exhausting. Luckily, I'm on shift at recovery next week. Have you heard of our recovery department? It's famous. Okay. The wheelchair rapid fire. Wasn't she one of the people that was standing over there? The wheelchair rapid fire competition last year. Oh my God, what? The wheelchair rapid fire competition last year there. Oh heavens me. I never see guns blaze that fast before. I still suspect that must have been a gun night. A little bit young for it though. A wheelchair rapid fire competition. What the hell is that? What's that look for? Didn't I tell you recovery was famous? We have multiple people from the Basically? I don't know. Did you just say the girl I brought here was newly moved into Stevenus? I've never seen her before, that's why. If she's not your sister, then a kid that small can't have come scampering from other Pagas, could she? Well, obviously there's the possibility I just never seen her by pure chance, but I can tell a girl like her falls ill day in and day out. I've seen too many of them. Where was I consulting in pediatrics? Listen, next week. Here you are gossiping with the family again. Elisa? E-L-I-S. Elisa? I don't know. Elisa? The doctor wants you to test, wants you at the test center to pick up the results. On it. He's improving? I'm just reading faster and skipping the words that I don't know. You sure you fetched the right report? Yes. Is there a problem? I've never seen a blood analysis this strange before. Once it's photocopied, send the original to the head doctor's office, along with this note from me. I need to pay a visit to recovery. Wait, his name was Blabbermouth Hospital Attendant? Oh wait, it changed her name to that? Huh. The attendant's headed for the head doctor's office. So what now? Patia? Oh God. Who's this? Allocate 2 to hold the report deliverer back. Don't go big, just hold things off. Win a little time and we're free. We're fine. What about the doctor? It looks like he's gone for recovery, but not the end of Cecilia's in. Oh, but not at the end. Cecilia's in. That works. This way, the executional. Why do you add an LL at the end of that? Executional? How the hell? Executioner. She'll be in the dark for now. Still be in the dark for now. Why the hell do you add a fucking LL? Everyone else with me will draw the executioner. Not executioner. Executor. I can't remember that. The executor away and get Cecilia out before the hospital's people reach her. Remember, move quick, but don't be rough with Cecilia. She's our companion. Don't make her hate us. Well, I know it means will, but you don't put like at the end of my name, you don't put Zackle. You know, you wouldn't put Zach, you know, dash or like what is it? Michael. The one in there. Apostrophe? You wouldn't put Zach apostrophe LL though. Zackle? Well, I know like what it means, but like in America, or like in English, you don't put it like that. You wouldn't put Zach like Z-A-C-K. You wouldn't put it like this. Like if I was like Zackle, like Zach will be doing stream today. You wouldn't do it like that. Zach will be doing stream today. Mama, why do we need to go so far every time we meet Daddy? It's really dark now. Because Daddy's not able to come to Laterano City. He can't live with it. He can't live with us. Zackle. Part-time Zackle. Why? Because he's different from us. Oh, is he infected? Why then can't we stay with Daddy? Daddy wouldn't want you to stay with him, Cecilia. You'll understand when you're older. Why does Daddy not like me? Is it because I'm not good enough? If I'm a good girl, can Daddy be with us all the time? Cecilia, you have to trust Daddy. He loves you even if he can't be by our side. What? Yo, what the hell is this? Little sad scene, bro. Aw. Mama? You're awake. Who? Where am I? You're in the hospital, miss. You fainted in the street and I took you here since I couldn't find your parents. It's actually a really good scene. Hospital? Is this a hospital? No, you're wearing a uniform. Mama said. Has your mama been telling you things? Come to think of it, when I first saw her, wasn't she hiding from me? It's all right, miss. I can take you to find your mama. I'm a good guy. You can help me find mama? Mama. Got taken away by people in grounds. Keep eyes on the screen while reading this. This might just be a kidnapping case. Is that why she was all there? Okay, little miss, stay calm. I'm a notorial all executor. I'll help you. Hey, I said it right. Great. I'll help you find your mama. How did she get taken away? You're a notorial hall. That's right. I'm from the notorial. Notarial? Oh, God, I always say that word differently. Notarial hall. My name's Ezreal. Look, here's my name tag. Will you really help me find mama? Mama. Of course. What's your name? I'm Cecilia. Yeah. Oh shit. Was she having like a Vietnam flashback? What's wrong with you? Your halo. Whoa. Wait, what? What's this about? Even if the most downcast moods, Sarka's halos don't dim like this? Unless, but a child this small wouldn't even have a part-in firearm yet. What could explain this? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. This is kind of interesting. No, beyond that. Cecilia, how do you feel? Is your halo... Sometimes it goes like this. Mama says I'm ill. It'll be fine soon. Ezreal has realized something. Amidst her current pain, Cecilia is anxious about her missing mother too. But he cannot sense any of her pain nor anxiety relayed from her. Cecilia is without a doubt a... Sarkada? How could this be possible? Wait, is she like a mixed breed? Cecilia, are you... Santa. Are you this girl's relative? Functionally. Come with me. She's got somewhat special circumstances, and the doctor said he needs to talk to you in private. Oh, okay. Is it Sancta? This was a strong gust of wind just now. Close the window in case she's catch a cold. Of course. Sancta? All right, Cecilia, just get some rest. I'll be right back. Don't worry, Cecilia will keep you company. Sancta? Is that how you say it? The rooftop. You said Cecilia circumstances were special. Special how? Well, we can't be exactly sure yet. We'll need to wait for the diagnosis. The doctor will be here shortly. Just hold on. We'll see what he has to say. I've already reported Cecilia's situation to the notarial hall. My colleagues are fast on their way. What? Tell me who you are. I'm an attendant, right? What are you talking about? The doctor will be here momentarily. Okay. Would a normal hospital attendant get nervous hearing the words notarial hall? Notarial hall. Damn it. So you suckered me. I only needed to keep you here for a short while anyway. If I were you, I wouldn't be giving myself trouble. Patia said she would be gentle with Cecilia, but not with you. Patia, was it? You do well to forget that one. Come on out. Let's give our notarial hall man some break time. Oh god, he whistled. This guy is a bad boy. He's a bad boy, chat. So you're able to move around without your wheelchair now. Yes, I've been rehabilitating pretty well. Last year they had a wheelchair rapid fire contest, which I won, and then the doctors banned me from competing again. We have to look for a gun knight to beat your firing skills, I think. That's nice to hear. I'd be even happy if someone learned how to say a few nice words to the sick. Like my darling Fiammetta here. Mostima? Mostima? Is it Mostima? Are you just gonna stand there pretending you're the curtains? You know I'm not the type. Luminen? What type? This is your first time back in 2 or 3 years. My memory's not that good. Fine. Lumian fires better than anyone I know. Her skills are incredible. Look at her hair. Does she remind you of someone? This lady? The only one I can think of is Posey. Man. Look at the doll. Oh, I thought you meant like her hair. I didn't mean you meant the puppet's hair. Oh, is it Axia's sister? Don't tell me this is Axia's sister. I thought you meant her hair. Wait, is this Axia's sister? Wait, why does she have a doll of her sister? That's more like it. Wait. Oh, that makes sense though, because Mostima and is part of is she part of Penguin Logistics, or is she just hang out with Exia? I know that they have like moments where they talk to each other. Is Elle doing all right in the Lugman? I saw her recently. She's doing great. Exia is adopted, so you better not worry about yourself before her. Or you better worry about yourself before her. And I'll copy those words right back at you. How long are you going to stay like this? Or stay this time? She hangs out with Exia? Okay. So, oh yeah, so she's not actually part of the Penguin Logistics, right? Don't know really, but it'll be at least until the conference is over. Wednesday after next. Wednesday, who the hell says that? Wednesday after next, I think. Tuesday after. Oh, Tuesday. Otherwise, it's up to how that old weirdo feels. Who knows if he'll send me on some weird and wacky assignment again. Did you just call his holiness? He's not gonna mind, Fiammetta. A partner of Penguin Logistics. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because we haven't I haven't really looked too much into like the side story for Penguin Logistics, but I remember watching, I can't remember which trailer it was, but it was basically like where it showed everybody in there, because like Sora's in there and Exia, obviously the penguin. Like I saw that little tidbit where it showed like everybody going through it. If you want to stay for a bit longer, I could help you there. That's so. Did you figure it out already? Figure what out? What are you two talking about? Did you really not realize Fiammetta, who we've been handing our reports to for the last half year? Was it that obvious? What? Wait, Lumen? How do you say her name? Lumian? Did you get a job at the Lateran? Lateran Church while you were still in rehab? Don't worry, it's just some secretary work. How long will you stick with it? I'm not sure yet. Will you return to the guard? Little chance of that now. Your marksmanship overlooked just like that is a mind-boggling waste. You judged me so highly, Fiammetta, even though I messed it all up. But what the hell happened to her? That wasn't your fault. And it wasn't yours either. Wait, what? Don't stretch yourself too thin. The day will come when I settle the matter with him. Oh, well, Mostima. Can I rub your horns? Okay. No. Spoil sport? Why would you want to rub her horns? Oh, no. This is a sad one, too. Lumion? How you said that? Lumion? Gazes out the window as Mostima stands beside it, idly playing with the flowers in her hands. In a flash, Fiammetta returns to a time before. The sun shines ever bright and beautiful during a Laterman springtime. Lateran, and a hint of chill rides the air. Through the window, she spots the roofs of church buildings, large and small. Here and there, now and then, foul beasts streak across the sky. Okay, so it's peaceful in an ordinary time, occasionally uttering a remark or two. Around her, the atmosphere softens. The standoffish, I always want to say Moistima. I don't know why I want to say that. Mostima relaxes without realizing, unable to sense the smile she lets slip. Just as always, as if none of it ever happened. Okay, well, let me know what the hell happened, bro. But if it's only an illusion. After that night, not a night more, could she soundly sleep. Kind of sounds like they're all on a mission together or something. Luminen? Something's on my mind, Luminen. Does this hospital have all that many volunteers? I suppose. Come in. Oh, this guy. Oh, wait, this is a good guy. Never mind. Signora Luminen, I want you to look at this. Oh, you have visitors. It's all right. They're old war buddies of mine. War buddies? How old is she? Like, she looks like a kind of like teenager. War buddies, you don't mean? That's right. In that case, maybe all three of you could take a look at these test results. Warren, do you know what you're doing? Maybe you'll be kind enough to tell me. She's not going to think of your methods as just personal conduct. She'll be thinking we're going out of our way to exhibit the latter end stance. Slip up for a moment and this becomes a diplomatic incident. Isn't that exactly what you want? Conflict leads to issues. Issues require resolution. Resolution needs a channel. Lateranto's providing a whole new way to resolve issues. And we're providing this method under two prerequisites. What we say has to carry enough weight, and what we say has to be appropriate. Right, Lateranto needs to be an appropriate stance. If all we brought to the table is an ordinary roll of the dice, who would need Lateranto? Wouldn't you say, Your Holiness? Okay, hold on. Is Lateranto like the central hub for everybody? Or like, what the hell is Lateranto trying to do here? Like, are they just trying to make everybody like work together under the same umbrella, and that's why they're trying to get everybody to meet here? And the Holiness is like, I guess literally the Pope. But is he the Pope for Lateranto, or is he the Pope for everybody? Like, is he... What's up, Meme? Trying to make United Nations? So is the Pope just kind of like the leader of Lateranto? Or is he somebody everybody respects? Because like reading this part of the story, it makes it seem like everybody respects him. There's no second T in Laterano? Is it Laterano? Laterano? Maybe it's Laterano. Besides, they do stream somersaults. It's a bit like Switzerland. Oh. I wouldn't say everybody oh wait, I keep saying Lateranto. Where the hell's that other T come from, you think? It's a Laterano, right? Laterano? Laterano? Yeah, I'm just gonna say Laterano. Laterano? 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 Laterano. 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 You agree with him, Vel. He's pretending to be smart. The reason Laterano stands upon this land, and the reason that the Nunti Apostoli can cross all borders is that Laterano possesses faith. No, it's because of because of Laterano itself that the Nunti are given passage. Your eminence. We all know clear as day that the true Lateran faith can't reach beyond the Sancta. I'm sorry, but it might let you down if you count on it getting things done. Orin, if you seek death, you can apply it through the proper channels. Truthfully, I've never understood how you two manage to fight so much. Spedoguini. When I set out on my way back from Victoria to Laterano, Duke Gudogan asked me a question, and I believe it's not one I'm equipped to answer. He asked, does anywhere in Laterano suffice to draw me there? Too bad he can't count to 3. Who, me? Your Holiness, when we sat at the playing table with the cards in our hand be enough? Will the cards in our hand be enough? Who's this dude? Look at this dude. Your Holiness, Mostima wishes to speak with you. Mostima? She states that what she must report cannot be heard by any other. Then we'll step out of your hair. You may go. See you later. Put her through. Understood. Whoa. Time sure flies. Sure does fly, Your Holiness. A good while, my child. Is Lunian? Well, no hiding anything from you. We've seen something interesting here at the hospital. Go on. I saw the results of a physical checkup, and some of the signs look very familiar. Say no more before you return to the Basilica? Mastima. Understood. Fiammetta. Oh. Go. I'm just gonna say Fiammetta will go find the person these results belong to. When it says the L thing, I'm just gonna say will instead. I know the hospital Lunneman's recovering at is Pagus Stevenus. Something that'll make Mastima use a dedicated line. Oh, quit messing with me. Cecilia, do you feel all right? My head really hurt before. It's a bit better now. In that case, I'll carry you out. How? Who are you? Oh, no. We don't like her. Where are your companions, Cecilia? There's something. Where are your companions, Cecilia? There's someone waiting for you. Mama? I'm afraid it's not her. What kind of bird is she? I feel like she's like a crow, maybe. Your mother won't come back, Cecilia. Why? I'm sorry, I can't explain it to you. But someone can. I'll take you to see him. I'm sorry, miss, but I want to find my mama first. I'm really not good with kids. Sorry, Cecilia. Whether you want to or not, I have to bring you away. You aren't safe here. Cecilia? Grr, too quick. Who are you? What are you doing with Cecilia? Not for you to know. Sancta? Cecilia was a companion of ours from the start. You're the one stealing her away. In that case, please tell me her parents' family name, her home address, identity number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. Notorial Hall, brain rot. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me and I'll take it into account in my decision. If you were a Liberi, I'd consider it, but Sancta, like you, no chance. You bear the Lateran symbol. You're a Liberi or Laterano. Laterano yourself, why hate the Sancta? Let me tell you something, you notorial hall scumbag. The thing I hate second most in my life is people like you selfishly assume it has to be a law of nature that every liberty who lives in Laterano gets along with Sancta. Why do people not like Sanctas? I don't understand. If you don't plan on what the hell is that word? What's this word? Ludicating? If you don't plan on ludicating your grounds, I won't let you take Cecilia. Not your call. I'll hold him off. You take Cecilia. Right. Sorry, Cecilia. Just bear with it. I don't want to. Oh God. What's Cecilia do? What's happening? What was that explosion and the smoke? The window. It must have been when there was a strong gust of wind just now. I'll close the window in case she could catch a cold. Goddamn executor. I'll give you a word of advice. If you truly care about Cecilia, then don't give her up. Then don't give her up to the Notorial Hall or the Lateran Church, or else you'll regret it. Cecilia, hold on tight. Right. Wait, he planted a explosive? Look at him. He's smart, big brain. Are you all right? Yes. Good. We need to break free from them then. Complicated word makes brain hurt. Is he going to listen? Of course he won't. Sancta are a bunch of happy-go-lucky idiots, but the ones at the Notorial Hall don't even get the happy-go-lucky part. Whether he listens or not, we need to ensure Cecilia is in our hands before we can proceed. We need to notify the others ASAP. So everybody in this hospital is working for her? Already done. Huh? Well, I was talking to him just now. Oh, you wanted to hold him up so you could send word out. You can't outrun us. Why was the door to this ward open? Was that you, Patia? Oh God, was there an 8-year-old Sarta girl staying in this ward? No. I heard an explosion on the way here. Did you have something to do with that? What's so weird about explosions and Latero? Are you really the Patia? I know. Fiammetta, the girl you're looking for, is already out of the hospital. She's definitely not here. Why are you here? What? You get to show up in CVS Central Hospital, but I don't. Are you the guard looking for this girl too? Where'd you get this information? I left the Pontifico cohorts long ago. Weren't you off being a Legris bodyguard? What? Now you're back in Latero again, looking for some Sancta girl. Don't you just love being surrounded by Sancta? Liberary like you are all. Patio, what's happened to you since I left? Don't ask that like you actually care. Enough. You don't need to talk to me like that. If the girl's not here, I don't need to waste any more time with you either. Oh God. Forget what happened to me. You should be wondering what you're doing, Fiammetta, Miss Veteran. Tis Patio. Here I thought you loved your precious Fiammetta. Here you are with her again of all things, and this is how cruel you treat her. What's it to you? And what about the Notorial Hall kid? What's your plan? Don't get so gruff, Patio. I might have an even better solution, but I'll need another small favor from you. We're only on this. I feel like we've come so far, but not far enough. Yeah, if you haven't already, consider liking the stream. It helps boost it while we're going, and it boosts it while we're done. Also, sub to the channel if you guys are new and you want to see more Arknights content and all that jazz. Did he play one after? Did I play what? All of this and it was just the start. Already liked. Jeez. G1 after. I did G1 after. That what I just did? G1 after is the one that I just did. It's more or less racist, just part that traveling is so much dangerous and most people don't really leave their homes, etc. There's definitely a lot of racism in this game, to be honest. There's that Arknights board game. Everyone is pretty much racist towards sarcasm after all. Yeah, there's a lot of well, nobody likes the sarcasm. At least race-wise. If they're gonna take care of the rest of it, I guess. There's even an operator with a talent racist that makes her do more damage against sarcasm. I mean, to be fair though, there's also an IS2 artifact that makes it to where sarcasm doesn't do any damage. All right, so we're on GA-2 before. And you left just like that. There's no point bickering with her, and I'm half sure she was only there to hold me up anyway. If the girl's not in the hospital anymore, then first we need to confirm her whereabouts. How's your end? I took a shortcut. I'll be at the Basilina in a minute. If the situation allows, send an order to cooperate with the Laterano church to the Notorial Hall. I questioned the hospital staff. It was a trainee executor who admitted the girl and said he picked up a lost child and couldn't find her parents. Procedure dictates he bring her back to the Notorial Hall. Even if she's not there yet, I can find his location through the hall system. I've got to say, you being so capable wasn't good news for me. Oh yeah, and after you report, stay there in the Basilina for now. Oh, you don't need any help. You don't need my help. No, I feel like something's waiting to happen. Didn't something already happen? You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, hang back there. You might be more useful to me that way. Are you worried about me? I just don't want you scampering all over the place. Let me conserve my energy. No problem, Shimmering Vigal. Use my real name. Whew. There's so many people here, which makes it harder to find us. This is Pegasus Ambrosis. Have you seen it? Have you been here before, Cecilia? Mama used to say she'd go to Ambrosis to buy things. Maybe she's here. Tell me more about your mama being taken. What exactly happened? Mama got ill this morning. I was talking to Mama. Then someone came from the Notorial Hall with white clothes on. Then after he left, people with gowns came in, took Mama away. The Notorial Hall. Could this really be a kidnapping case? Something doesn't feel right. Where were you then, Cecilia? Did they see you? Where did your papa go? Is this going to help me find Mama? Not for certain. It's just if you can tell me more, I might be able to find someone, some leads. Cecilia, my darling Cecilia, you have to hide. Don't let them find you. In that case, please tell me her parents' family name, her home address, identity number, and your blood or legal relationship to her. If you have proper grounds to leave with Cecilia, you can tell me and I'll take it into account into my decision. Hold on, Cecilia. Hello, it's me. Yes, I'm in Pegasus Ambrosis right now. Right, I'm helping this child find her mother. Return to the hall. All right, I was about to. I'll be roughly half an hour. Right, copy that. Mr. Ezel? Oh yeah, that's how I say it. Easel, are you going to take me to the notarial hall? That's right. It's something. I'll give you a word of advice. If you truly care about Cecilia, then don't give her up to the notarial hall or the Lateran church, or else you'll regret it. Cecilia, I'm guessing you don't want to go to the hall. Mama said I can't go there, but if they can tell me where Mama is, then I will. I can go. Mama's got an illness. I'm really worried. Cecilia, let me ask you one more thing. Had you seen this library from just now? No, I don't. I don't like her. Just give me a moment to think and I'll be with you, okay? Cecilia's mother forbade her from going to the notarial hall or from approaching executors. Executors? An executor showed up before Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia's mother went missing. Cecilia was almost abducted by a suspicious library whose name is likely Patia. Patia said Cecilia cannot be given to the notarial hall or the Lateran church. And finally, something's wrong with Cecilia's halo. Would it even be possible for me to extract myself from this at this point? No. Don't run away, Ezreal. I want to say Ezreal. I don't know why. Ezel? Ezel? What do you think you should do? Mr. Asdal? In the hospital, you said you would help me find my mama. Is that true? Is that still true now? This can't be the only solution. It's true, Cecilia. I promised you. We're not going to the notarial hall. Check the Wi-Fi connection. I don't know. It seems like it's kind of off though. Do you still remember where your home is? I need to find someone else who knows your mother. I'll help you find her. That's my promise. Thank you, Master Ezreal. Ezreal? God, I want to keep saying Ezreal, but I don't know. I don't know how to get back from here. I've never been here before. But if we go back to where I saw you, mister, I know where my house is from there. Not a problem. We'll take a different route back to Stevenus. Welcome back. Mastima. Time sure does fly, Your Holiness. What news do you bring this time? Relax, it won't be as bad as that one time. Here's the physical report I mentioned before. Last page is a brief from Stevenus Central's head doctor. Considerably cautious wording. Mastima, what is your view? Going by the doctor who did the diagnosis and checkup, the report belongs to an 8-year-old Sancta girl. All the details point to her being a Sancta anyway. Empath index isn't too high, but considering her age and physical condition, it's within acceptable range. Question is these few figures here. My own checkups report similar results, but she's not even 12 yet. Never held a pattern. Is it patron? Firearm. It's hard to imagine she's got the ability to violate any commandments. Outward appearances shoot down any chance she's fallen either. Doesn't leave me many possibilities. I think you have a better idea than me. If she's not fallen, another possibility is no. It's just as at odds with her appearance. Proge, like that, aren't able to obtain halos, right? Normally they can't, but we don't have many cases to go by anyway. Where is the child currently located? Where's Fiammetta? Kids out of Stevenus Central Hospital. Fiammetta's tracing her. Apparently, it was one of the hall's trainee executors who checked her in. Villivan? Fiammetta wants you to order the notarial hall to cooperate. She's on her way there right now. The notarial hall. I keep saying that word differently in different ways and it pisses me off. Silver linings, am I right? She just wants an order to cooperate. Is Fiammetta alone going to be enough? You forgot that big conference in the Basilina. Thought you were more cautious about that. Or more cautious than that. Vivian? Is it Belvie? How much does this trainee executor know about the child? No way to be sure. Hospital describes him as just a conscientious guy who saw a lost child and did the right thing, at least when he admitted her. Let Fiammetta handle it for now. Yes, Your Holiness. Aren't you going to participate, Mastima? Not at the moment. While we were in Siva Central, Fiammetta met this Liberi, who used to be Pontifica Wars 2. She likely made contact with a child, but according to the info Fiammetta sent back, it's not gone smoothly for her, whatever she wanted to do. But either way, she's definitely used to some apostate language. You stay in the Basilina then. Val, no need to jump the gun. Any issues with the envoys arriving? 2 dispatchers remain. Forecast that they will arrive on time. Very good then. We'll wait for a bit. Patia, we're sorry we lost them. Forget it. He came to Pagus Ambrose on purpose. The crowds are massive here, and all the alleys from what looks like a novice. This executor's got a surprisingly decent hand on the ropes. Like, this is a massive wrench in the plan. How could she fall straight into an executor's hands? Who could it be now, Orin? Wait, Orin's out on this? Oh god, what is going on with this? Things are getting tricky, Patio. What are you calling to mock me for it? Not at all. Jokes are reserved for when things go without a hitch. I've got good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? And you said you wouldn't joke. The bad news. Bad news is the Lateran church caught wind already, and they're officially sending someone to intervene. And guess who got tasked? Fiammetta. Bingo! I'm eager to hear what the good news could be. Good news is it's just Fiammetta. Mastima's been kept at the Basilina. That counts as good enough, but the good news I want to hear is what you're doing right now. Real sharp of you, because Mastima has been left behind, and me and her have switched report times, which means I'm free right now. How's that? Jumping for joy. Not a chance in hell. Also, Orin, I'm watching you. Stop acting like you've got such a wealth of experience. I joined up with the guide long before you did. All right, got it. I know I can never compete with your Miss Vinterer. Hey, don't hang up. Hold on. Listen, I need you to hold Fiammetta off. What about you? I'll be fetching Cecilia. Why don't you hold Fiammetta off and I fetch Cecilia? He's up on the temper, okay? You know exactly why. Besides, if you intercept Fiammetta, there's no harm. There's no one. What? Then no one's harmed, even if you fell. And if I go handle the executor, the chances I succeed are better than yours. I'm like halfway into chapter 8, or maybe like a fourth or third. I don't really know. Do you hate the Sancta? Patia? What are you asking? Answer the question. I don't hate Sancta. What I hate is Liberi, who put them on an altar with absolutely no self-awareness. If you don't care about Sancta, then you'll never know what makes them tick. What are you trying to say? You can get the executioner to hand Cecilia to you because you're a Sarka? Just like that? Sancta, sorry. You got it all wrong. Halos allow Sancta to sense each other and better understand each other, but that's not to say we get to live in a happy hive mind. Emotional links, ones that are a little too strong, can be a weakness at certain times. Sancta are just too accustomed to them, but once something abnormal happens to you, you get stuck with these tiny little doubts that crop up. Is that why you're on our side? On your side? Nah, Patio, I'm not on your side. We're just going the same way by pure coincidence. Yeah, I'm like a third through chapter 8. Orin, who are you on comms with? You really love rooftops. Mostima? Hello. Mostima? Oh, Mostima. Why is she up here? Same to you. All the Laggertinti? I don't remember. Has love a rooftop run, don't they, Orin? Oh, I saw you this morning. Props to you for that one. That was you, huh? I thought I was staring at someone's rooftop planners. Huh? Come on, don't I look good? It's the latest fashion in Victoria. All I know is fashion doesn't mean dyeing your hair so it clashes with all of you. You're such a Victorial... Was that a Victorial file? Orin? It comes with the job. The glorious Nunti Asapolini demand a certain bearing. Want to guess at my job then? Aren't you curious why I went to see the old weirdo out of nowhere? It's so secret it might just sink Laterano. Stop, I don't want to know. You don't. I was really hoping I'd get another helping hand. Look, Weenie. Let's call her Moss. Looking forward to the next main story stream. Yeah, we need to kind of get ahead of that, but I don't know when the next break is going to be. Instead of meeting up with Fiammetta, you're going to recruit him? Don't be like that, Vil. I'm devoted to you, heart and soul. Not one more disgusting joke out of you, Orin. Come on, then. Come on, even I have feelings. Wow, that's the first time I've heard of them. If you two have the time to chat, you better spend it rewriting your reports. Is there something wrong with my report? Guess how many seconds it took me to read it? Can't you combine my word count with Fiammetta's? We've written 10K or so if you add us together. I'll have you know I've spent 5 hours scribing away like a monk. Mostimena? Moss? Can I just call her Moss? Return to Latero more times than you had true facts in there, and I wouldn't mind reducing your allowance to match it. I'm really worried, Orin. Penny for your thoughts, Moist. Let's go Moist. What if Luneman ends up like Vil eventually? You know how to paint a scary picture. I'm getting shivers. Seems you two have all the time in the world. Orin's a busy bee, don't you know? Call her Moss. Okay, I'll call her Moss. That's right. I'm busy. Busy. In fact, it's about time I get going. Until next time, my dear Vil, I'll bring you some rocks fingers. The hell's that? Chapter 10 is after this, so maybe time to catch up. What are you looking at me for? I wasn't laughing. Orin, pray you do not fall into my hands. I got Ram. Moist. Yo, look at this dude. This guy kind of looks cool. Senorita Fiammetta Ezel's already on his way back to the hall. If you could just if we could just ask you to wait a little longer, I'll bring you some tea. I'm fine. Do you personally know Esdel? I do. He's a trainee under me. All right, you can call me Richie. How's his work? Anything dubious? Ordinarily dubious. Does refusing to work overtime count? He's always gone like a ghost the moment we clock out. But he's fairly good at his work. His practical training period's almost over too, and he should be picking up a good score. I don't really mind him skipping overtime though. He's a kid. Let him have his easy days. Once he gets into field work, there's no line between on and off duty. Bring up his position. Are we really so suspicious of Ezel? I trust him well enough at this. Huh? Oh no, he really isn't moving for the notarial hall at all, huh? What's he doing? Let me see. With this orientation, he's heading back to Senorita Fiammetta. Wait, if he really is up to something, he wouldn't leave his locator on. Just give this some thought, please. There's also the possibility this marker is a decoy. If he was faking the marker, then his decoy would be walking back to the notarial hall like it should. Notarial hall. Senorita Fiammetta, please put your trust in the notarial hall's executors. I'm not saying I don't trust them. I work here too. Call it clearing them of suspicion. Yo, this is totally a typewrite PC. Oh, we've lost his signal. You only just now remembered Ezel. Still so young. But if I was off to begin with, I wouldn't have defended him. Fine luck, you little brat. I don't know what your plans are, but if it's his deed, his to bear. Getting some education from you can't do him bad, Senorita Fiammetta. Ah, welcome back. Is his name Federico? Thank you. Real frantic day in Severus today, wouldn't you say? Was there a complication with the body? I guess the whole show breezed right by you. The body's fine. The requietum has it now. Oh, Don't you want to ask what show? What show? Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything. But now that Frio, lady's dead, your trail ran dry, hasn't it? There are other options. Like what? Ritual? I require that you access Fiammetta Lee Porta's travel logs. I'm never going to get used to the way you speak. I can give them a lookup, but I just want you to know I'm not writing your report. I will submit an application report in accordance with follow-up investigation procedure. Sure, okay. Let's see. Did you find something? That's a curiosity. Come look at this. This dude's a mood. How long do you plan on following me? Drop the act. I've had more and more eyes on me since the moment I stepped out of the hall. You people should learn how to spy a little more subtly. What can you do? They're not from service backgrounds and they haven't been trained for long. They are doing great for where they're at. Oh, done pretending, Patia. As long as you don't get in my way, I don't intend on bothering you. Look, we have our past. Let me give you a word of advice. No matter who you've seen, who's directing you, what you plan to do, it's still not too late to pull back. Who's directing me? And who's directing you, Fiammetta? Don't make me an enemy of the Lateran Church, Patia. And if I said my goal was to be an enemy of the Lateran Church, Lateran, okay, I said it right, Lateran Church, I can still act as though I've never heard that. You're the same as before, aren't you? You'll protect anything and everything just for a tiny bit of friendship. That's kind of rude. Shame I'm not who I used to be. You can act like you didn't hear, but I can act like I didn't say it. Kind of rude. You'll do anything to be somebody's friend. Okay, well. Hurt your feels a little bit. Nah. We're almost there, Cecilia. Do you know these streets? I've seen these houses before, but there's a lot of the same houses. You just moved here recently. Move? I don't remember moving. Huh? Sorry, Mr. Ezreal. Mama always took me outside at night. The roads look different in the dark. But I like to sneak peeks out the window to see what it's like outside, so I think I can do it. I'll try. But do you have friends, though? All of you, chat. It's okay, Cecilia. We'll find it. We haven't reached the place I met you at yet. Ah, sorry. I was looking at the houses. I didn't see you. Aren't you that girl who fainted and went to the hospital this morning? Are you all right now? Oh, it's you. She's fine. Say, did anyone come looking for her? I stayed on watch until noon, but nobody showed up. It's strange. What are her parents up to? Cecilia says she lives right around here. Sure you've never seen her? I definitely remember seeing such an adorable little girl. I suppose I don't need to stand around here worrying my head off anymore. Actually, going to talk to the neighborhood hall isn't the worst idea. If her family's just moved here, then they'll be sure to have records. Ah, luckily that Paulia right here. Senora Paulia over here. Huh? What's the matter? I'm running back to the hall right now, so let's walk and talk. Have we had any new households move in recently? Of course we have, but how recently are you talking? Do you remember roughly when you moved in, little miss? Didn't just move, been living here a really long time. Huh, little lady, can I have your name? I'm Cecilia. That doesn't make sense. I've been working here for over a decade. If you moved in a long time ago. Cecilia, do you know your mama and your papa's names? Mama's name is Fira? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what? The one on Via Travelis? Doesn't Fiora live alone? When did she get a child as big as you? But looking at you, you do bear a strong resemblance. That's odd. Illegitimate, really. Cecilia, when you say you've been living here long, you mean your mama? Yes. Are you looking for mama? Yeah, I want to find mama. Well then, senior, you must be Fiora's relative or the like. Have you been fostering this girl out in the country? You brought her to see her mother. Never saw this coming. No wonder she'd always avoid any introduction. Such a grown child all this time. Excuse me, senior. Are you all right? We just about made it. Wait, what? We just about made it while we were talking. Fiora's house is right there. Should I knock on the door for you? 7-265 via Tarovis, whatever. You know the address then. Yes, I do. Mr. Ezreal, what's wrong? The look on your face. I'm fine, Cecilia. Let's get your home for now. Come on, let's go. The name. Ever since finding Cecilia, the surprises have come so fast, it slips my mind to even ask her what's your mama's name. The name. An ill mother, white-clothed executor. Executor? What are you doing? What are you doing, Sweet? Huh? Big nap. Executor? People in gowns. How do I tell Cecilia? Where do I take her to find her mama now? She dead, chat. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Ghost. You're a Liberi. Why are you out here to abduct a Sancta girl? You're a Liberi. Why are you protecting a Sancta girl? I'm protecting the commandments of Laterano. Commandments? When have the Sarkta's commandments ever actually applied to Liberi? Liberi? Fiammetta, do you seriously believe Lateran Liberi are a part of the Laterano? Laterano? What makes us not? I was born here. I grew up here. Listen, do you know what you're even saying, Patia? Of course I know. You're the one who hasn't got it straight. The Liberi living in Latero. I said it right the first time. I'll take the Lateran commandments as guiding principles. We believe in the Lateran teachings. We've seen Senka as living miracles. Firearms, commandments, halos, empathy. Suppose they're all Sarka miracles, sure, but do they have a single thing to do with Lateran Liberi? Why do the Liberi have to believe in a miracle that will never ever come to us? All of the Lateran Church belongs to nobody except the Sancta. Do you still not understand, Fiammetta? Do you seriously believe you become a part of them? Yo, thanks for hanging out, man. Yo, whoa. Flashback. Too easy. Looks like you're not so strong. After all, Fiammetta, think it over carefully. I'm begging you. I told you before I came from Ibria? Do you know what it's like there? I can tell you a lot of Ibrians are even more devout than the Laterans. But what did they get for it? The people of Ibra have their fantasies of Latero thousands of miles away that I can understand. Why are the Lateran Liberi right here within reach and still so delighted to give their lives for this bunch of Sancta partying around in their own closed off golden age forever? Why, Fiammetta? Just tell me. It sounds like she's pretty jealous, I guess, but you get out of the way. She's kind of like wants to be part of it, I guess. I'm wasting my breath, aren't I? You have your views, Patia, and I have mine. Then tell me. Explain it. Why? Why would you rather chase something you know you'll never reach? Why are you willing to give even one look behind? I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, is a smattering of words from me really going to change your mind? If someone's views are so easy to change, then they can't be worth that much to begin with. Oh, Jesus. Fiammetta spitting out the bars. Get out of the way. I know you're only here to stall me, but you know you can't hold me. We both have work to do. Your companions are practically no different from any civilians. Do you want them paying the price for you? You don't, Pata. So get out of the way and save us both the effort. Poor chickens, they're too tasty. We're home, Cecilia. I don't have the key. I can't get in, Mr. Ezreal. Can you? Are you really okay? Do you feel bad? You've been looking down for a while. I'm fine. Let me get the door open. Why did the lady just now say you actually knew our address? Cecilia, do you recognize this firearm? Is this Mama's guardian gun? Mr. Azil, why do you have Mama's gun? I'm sorry, Cecilia. Sorry for what? I don't really understand. You know where Mama is, don't you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, Cecilia. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing either. I'm sorry. Cecilia, your mother passed away. She's not here anymore. If she's not here, where is she then? What does passed away mean? I remember this morning Mama said she was going somewhere and she couldn't take me with her. Did you go there with her, Mr. Ezreal? Can you take me there too? Just once for a little bit. I won't be selfish. I'll listen to Mama and I won't stay there long. Or stay there. And I say I won't leave. So can you let me see Mama one more time? I haven't said goodbye to her yet. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, what the hell's Orin doing here? Oh, what's happening? Why is she crying, Ezel? Just what did you do to the poor little girl? Who are you? Hold on, that uniform. You're a Legatus. Very sharp eyes, Senior Ezel. By order of His Holiness the Pope, I'm here to take Cecilia to the Basilina. Whoops, forgot to introduce myself. My name's Orin. If you want to check my identity, no harm in using your regulation terminal from the hall there. Oh no, forgot that too. You turned it off, didn't you? How did you even find this place then? Senior Ezreal, you underestimate a Legatus. You thought your movements would be hard to track, or did you think you were so thorough you left zero trace along the way? Your Excellency, if you're going to take Cecilia away, can I ask you a few questions first? Aha, you're funny, Senior. You think I have to answer what you ask. But I'm not such a cruel man, so shoot. Just who is Cecilia? Was she born a fallen angel? Colorful imagination, Ezreal. But it's not as mysterious as you think. Cecilia's mixed blood, that's all. What? That's not possible. A Sancta's mixed blood children can't be a Sancta. There are very few cases of Sancta mixing blood with other races, but it's not rare enough to alarm the Lateran Church. You know the reason perfectly well then. Offspring of Sancta and other races don't become Sancta. A Sancta and a feline's child turns out feline. A Sancta and a Forti's child turns out 40. Or 40? Mixed Sancta offspring don't get their halo and wings of light when they say their first word. They can't empathically sense other Sarcta. To put it simply, they won't have any of the Sancta's distinguishing features without exception. That's generally accepted wisdom anyway. Cecilia is an exception. She's a Sancta who shouldn't have turned out as one. My second question is, should Cecilia is taken to the Basilina, how the Lateran will treat her? I don't know. Don't give me that look, Ezel. If I was going to lie to you, I'd feed you a much kinder one, no problem. But the reality is what you see. Cecilia is an exception. I couldn't tell you how the Pope is going to handle this. But this Holy Father of ours, I don't know what impression you have of him, but well, at least as I'm given to understand, he's not known to use extreme methods. And look how cute Cecilia is. How hard-hearted would someone have to be to harm her, right? They're going to kill her, isn't it? Third question. I cannot entirely trust your answers. I wish to accompany Cecilia to the Basilina. Is that a question? Sorry, but that's the one question you'll have. Orin, what are you doing here? A little bit of a problem, isn't it? What's up, volume? Yeah, I have 666 bullets on an angel on an angel event. You shouldn't need a halo to earn respect, and that's why the Laterano is. I can kind of understand it from their point though, because it's like, you know, the Sancta are pretty much worshipped and like basically get everything from what I'm understanding. And it seems like everybody else is just kind of left on the sidelines. Saw you streaming, so I thought I'd drop by and give you a like and say hello. 666 bullets was very fitting. Soon, very soon. Yeah, I gotta keep it until the end of the story. On that note, like the stream if you haven't. No. We're almost to 60 likes, chat. If you haven't already, consider doing so. Also consider subbing to the channel. Forgot what I was gonna say. This area, at least, like, since not fan of the church, can never trust. You need the Halo to have the empathy and fire mastery, which is important. Well, I understand that it's important, but it seems like it's like all they care about at this point. In a sense, they'd be a dying breed if they kept losing Halos with every generation. Yeah. Well, so I guess I understand that part of it, because you obviously, they can't mix, right? So that's like the whole idea, is that they can't mix because every mixed breed just ends up being not a Sancta, right? So if they kept mixing breeds and stuff like that, then they just keep losing Sanctas. Which obviously is like the whole thing, because like Sanctas are one of the ones that can use the guns and stuff like that. It's like Santa Claus, he kind of does, yeah. What you doing? But it is different. It is what different the Sanctas are other races. My dank ass head of feathers. So guys, 1 like away from 60. You should do it. It's 2 likes away. Well, we have a person and a breed of 2 different race already. Yeah, but it looks like that's a rare circumstance that happens, though. Not the only ones, right? They're not the only ones, but what I'm saying is like they just have the Sancta, like whatever, like whenever they crossbreed, there's not a very high likelihood that they'll keep their distinguishing factors and stuff. Okay, Zach, I'll check in later. Have an awesome stream, brother. Yo, thanks for hanging out. Stupid chat. These stupid chat. A society shouldn't require people to have a certain way to be able to participate. I mean, they have other stuff that they could do, right? Just because they can't wield the weapons that they need, they can still do art stuff, right? I mean, it's not like they're immune to not having arts. Wouldn't that make Sancta genes inferior from a biological point of view to everybody else? I mean, wouldn't it be the opposite though? The Sancta would be more, right? Yeah, recessive genes aren't necessarily inferior, and sometimes recessive genes can be superior. Be worse to a Sancta since hive mind and can connect with other people. They can use gun, just can't use it as well as them. Let's see. Guns and Terra need arts, and Sancta have the highest level in arts. Well, I understand that part. I'm just saying, like, as far as like, if you're gonna make it into like a military thing, like other races can use arts, obviously. They just wouldn't be able to use the guns the best. I mean, the whole point of Laterano Church is about how they were saved by guns and halos. You cannot make them ignore that point. Well, yeah, I'm not saying like the church whole thing, like, I guess, like, obviously the Pope would have to be a Sancta or whatever. I'm just saying, like, from the standpoint of, like, I don't know. Well, the race mixing not working for Sancta might be a reference that white people can't mix race either without being a different race. That's not entirely true, though. There's people who have white and black parents and then end up being white or black or... I mean, like, yeah, like Logic. Logic's half black, but he's white. I mean, he looks white anyway, is what I should say. One duck. I want to sit. Every bullet inside a gun is practically its own arts device. They did a great explanation on that stuff in the Rainbow Six crossover. They more being full blood, not any mix. I'm gonna burn some stam while we talk. I don't think we can compare the race of Terra with our own world race. I mean, you kind of can, but not really, because they obviously have like arts and stuff like we don't have. But huh? Party's gonna dance. Well, race isn't real. I mean, it's definitely societally made up in some aspects, right? Especially in modern, like actual reality. I mean, race is just kind of what people say to distinguish people that have distinguishing traits, but at the end of the day, everybody's human. We're all part of the same species. So race doesn't matter too much. I mean, it doesn't matter between me and if I was white or black, it doesn't change anything. You know, like, I don't know. Isn't real hive mind. They merely have shared emotion and can shut it down if they wanted. Well, yeah, they were talking about how the whole thing isn't a hive mind thing. They can just relate to each other, and sometimes that's a burden and sometimes that's a good thing. They don't necessarily have to. On the soundtrack for the event, the soundtrack's really damn good. I might actually do a reaction just to the background music for this stage, like the boss stuff. Tell that to a racist? Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you could say that to a racist, but they're racist. People shouldn't be racist, but I can't really change everybody's thought process on being racist, though. You know what I mean? Major differences between races that doesn't justify exclusion, like race theory promotes. I mean, I agree. I don't know. There's not really that big of differences between races and reality. I would say more of it is like a cultural difference than anything. People have different cultures. They do different things traditionally in cultures than they do in races. It just so happens that some cultures are embedded in different races more noticeably. Is the run stable? Yeah, it's stable. What chance have you seen reading operator records? They take parts at a certain point, mostly when new ones added before or after the event story. I haven't read too many of the operator files, to be honest. It's interesting looking at the gimmick of this boss and the gimmick of chapter 8 or 10 being somewhat similar. Yeah, well, I can't wait for the walk in the dust boss. Everybody says that that's the most annoying boss. Yeah, well, stable is. I haven't had any problems with the run. I mean, I've ran it. I don't think I've ever not. Like, I don't think I've ever had an issue with the run. Ouch. Scratch me. Well, as we are all equal humans, some people will always thought that the race is superior to others. I mean, yeah, that's just kind of the problem with people in general. It doesn't even have to be a race thing. It can be a country thing. It can be a culture thing. There's always going to be somebody that thinks that they're superior in some way. And unfortunately, a lot of those people end up in power in countries and stuff like that, and it ends up not working so well. Can't really deny that Terra's race have largely diverse. A Sarkast has way more natural talent at Originium, and a Sancta has empathy and natural gun mastery. Well, yeah, but then that's to say that they all have their own uses and stuff like that. Just because somebody has more innate talent or less talent doesn't necessarily mean they're inferior or superior to somebody else. They just have different things that they can do. She has a halo. Grumpy. Yeah, that should promote mixing even more to try to get all the pros into one. Well, I think the issue with that is what they were saying is that Sancta, when they mix races, they don't have a high chance of having the good factors of the Sancta. which is why they're kind of against mixing, because there's not a high probability that they'll have the halos and the empathy and like all the distinguishing factors. Racism of the event. I mean, I think a lot of Arknights talk about racism, but at the same time, there are actual gods in Terra which are just better. That makes it a bit different from our world. I mean, yeah, you can't really compare it too much to a fictional world to the real world, I guess. There's obviously different factors that go into it, and things that our world doesn't even have to consider. I like watching Thorns get smacked the hell out of by the ricochet stuff. It makes me happy. Evolutions take time. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, they're not willing to risk the evolution to even happen, because what if it doesn't happen the way they do, like they want it? You know what I mean? Like, what if the evolution pinpoints that maybe having the halo and empathy and stuff like that is actually not much of a benefit, so it becomes a recessive thing, and then people lose it, and only certain people have it, and then it eventually goes away altogether. Just because evolution happens, it doesn't mean it always takes the most like superiority stuff, you know. And evolution can be based on a lot of different things, because, you know, if you take just our evolution from, like, humans have like huge stamina pools, like they can chase down, like there were times where people would chase down their prey in Africa and stuff, and not just like black or white people, just people in general. They would chase down their prey to exhaustion and then kill it and eat it. But I can say probably 90% of America at least probably isn't outrunning, stamina wise, outrunning no deer or no you know, whatever the hell they're trying to eat. We're not outrunning them. But that evolution comes from the fact that we can now shoot guns and we can just kill our prey, or we can find different ways to do it. So now we probably don't have the same stamina pool, because now we don't need it. And I mean, you could argue that the stamina pool that we used to have would actually be way more beneficial than what we have now. Why would you want less stamina? But the evolution would say that we don't need it anymore, because we have more efficient ways to get the meat and get the stuff that we need to eat. I mean, that's kind of my thought on that, is like, you know, just because I have similar, like, some, you know, whatever. Life doesn't always evolve in the most superiority way. It just evolves based on what the circumstances that are currently happening. There's wildly out of state. People can still outrun many animals. Well, I mean, sure, if you like trained like forever, but the thing is, that was like a native trait that people had. They didn't have to train for it. I don't know. I'm not no genealogy expert or nothing, obviously. I don't know. I'm not a bio whatever. No, like you can walk for hours on end. I can't. No training needed. I can't walk no hours on end. I don't know. I mean, I probably could if I walked hours on end. I guess I technically could, but I don't know. I feel like I'd pass out. There's no shot that I would be able to do that. First off, I have flat feet, which is already kind of against that whole thing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I already have flat feet. That shit's like against walking. So I already evolved poorly, I guess you could say. I don't know. Well, we do have good stamina. I'm just saying, like, back in, you know, back when that was the only way to get food, we were a lot better, right? Jesus. Ranzi, let's do our sweat glands. Well, yeah, because we can regulate heat and we're able to get rid of, which is why we're hairless. I have hair on my head. Either way, chat, obviously it's hard to compare a fictional world to our real world. I think the only point that everybody was trying to make is that we should just treat people fairly, but I don't know. Unless you're racist, I think that's probably like everybody kind of agrees with that. You got a pretty hairy butt. I would say I'm hairless. Do I have calcit? No, I don't. Yeah, a lot of people are commenting on the video that I did, and there's like, yeah, I just use Amiya and calcit, and I pretty much just 2-op this. Or somebody would be like, I just use max thorns and max ling, and I was able to do this like 2 operators so easy. It's like, well, yeah, you have like really good operators maxed all the way out. We're highly intelligent. I mean, some of us are. I'm just kidding. Invented the most efficient fingers. I don't think we invented it. I mean, monkeys and apes have fingers just like ours. If actually, I mean, technically, I would say like chimpanzees' feet are more efficient than ours. They can grip shit with their feet. They can climb. They can do all kinds of different shit. They basically have hands for feet, and they have feet. They can walk on it. Why did we develop to have relatively like only walking feet? Basically, like we can't really do much with our feet other than stand on it. I guess I would say that we have better standing abilities. We're definitely able to stand a lot more efficiently, but I don't know. I would say if I had chimpanzee feet, it'd be pretty cool. Said nothing about toes. Yeah, I'm just saying. I wouldn't say we have the most efficient fingers because like other animals have those though, you know? And technically we're pretty inefficient when having babies. Think about it. Chimpanzees babies are pretty much like ready to go out of the womb. I mean, obviously they're little and they need like help, but they can like hang on their moms. They can walk basically by themselves very early on. And here we are with our babies can't do shit even at 2 years old. 2 years old, they're still just walking and just figuring out how to talk. Good luck finding a shoe for those feet. I mean, we wouldn't need shoes if we had feet like that. Just be able to walk on anything. Chimpanzees don't need feet. They don't need shoes. They walk on shit. They hang from trees. And plus, if we had toes like that, the thing is, we would have made shoes that had feet like that. We only made shoes the way we did because we have toes like we do. Okay, well, I don't know. Pandas are kind of idiots though, because like they don't get any nutrients from bamboo, but they still continue to eat it. Like they have so much shit that they could eat and get more nutrients from, but they'll rather spend their whole entire damn day eating bamboo sticks. Pandas eat meat too? Not very often though. Like for the most part, they spend hours eating bamboo for what? Crocodiles? That's because crocodiles and alligators have figured it out. They understand. They're like the perfect specimen for their atmosphere though, like their environment. So there's not really a need for them to evolve, I feel like. Like why the hell do they need to evolve? They're pretty much like it, you know what I mean? I think the only thing that goes toe to toe with an alligator or a crocodile in their area is hippos. And hippos, just avoid them. Just go somewhere else. Hippos are like a huge apex thing. Like it's kind of funny. Yeah, one of them. But hippos are hella dangerous. Hippos are not cute. They're very mean. Hippos just kill shit. They don't care. And their bite force is insane. No, hippos. Hippos are they're assholes. It's like the whole thing about orcas. Everybody thinks orcas are cute, but they're bullies and they're dickheads. Orcas will go out of their way to bully. Every year we see people who think pandas only eat vegetables and they approach the pandas for that reason. I mean, regardless, if I saw or I thought that they only did bambusha, I would not approach a panda, bro. Ever. Why the hell would I go up to a panda? Either way, all I'm saying is hippos are assholes and so are orcas. I don't even know what that has to do with anything. Talk about races, now we're talking about animals. Why are you so sad? Oh, it's your fault. Will both fit for AK? Well, they do, that's right. Cows are also omnivores? I mean, maybe they eat each other. They eat mice? Okay, but is that on purpose or is that because they're whirling through their grass and they're like, screw it. I'm just gonna eat that. What if cows just eat mice because they're just like, it's just there. They're like, whatever. This little thing is... We don't have hippos and Arknights yet. Pigs eat humans? Pigs eat anything. You can throw anything in there and they'll eat it. They don't care. They eat bones and all. Pigs are too stupid to not eat anything. Well, yes, Zach, that's kind of how it happens. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's just because cows are like too lazy to weed anything out. If something gets under their mouth, they'll just eat it. They're just like, whatever. It's a lot of sevens. Yeah, I don't know what to do about them. She's awake a long time. That's scary. What do you do with your sevens? Where do I put them? I just put them on my butt. There's not much I can do about them. Send them? How do I send them? Where do I send them to? Give those clues to me? Or how do I do that? Here, you can have them. Do I have to go to someone's base or what? One with a hand. Oh. Oh, I can give this shit away? Everybody has them though. Go. There you go. There you go. Oh wait. Oh, I should be giving it to people who don't have it. You can change the page. Well, I didn't. I gave it to somebody who had them. Chat. I didn't know you could do that. I haven't been doing that shit forever. Nobody gets my clues but me. I keep them for myself. It gives me extra credits? Chat, I didn't know that. Wait, I get more credits in my store from doing that? Wow. That's good. The more you know. No, that's not me. I sent them. I gave them all to somebody else who has them. Not everything needs to be the human of need or need of humans. That's where you're wrong. You're not wrong, but that's what humans are like that though, you know? What are you gonna do? Humans breed everything to fit what we need. We don't care about anything else. Why do we warp the lands and take over giant sections to build supermarkets and shit, chat? I need a Walmart. I don't want to walk. I mean, I guess we do have nature reserves, but I mean, it's all for us though. We think we live on this planet for everything needs to be here. That's why we take over people's lands and shit. I mean, you really think though that if other animals had the same level of thought process that we did, that they wouldn't do the same thing though? My dog sits there and tries to eat off my plate, chat. Is that nice of her to do? And she gets fed. All right, listen, she gets fed all the time and she's plenty fat, bro. She's not dying and she'll still try to eat off my plate. You're telling me that animals aren't selfish as well? That damn dog tries to eat from my shit. She gets in my sink. She pulls pans out of the sink to eat shit off of it. She even sometimes pisses in my house. I take her out. You know what I mean? If dogs ran the world and they had brains like us, they'd just eat everybody else's shit too. Mm-hmm. Huh? Let's not talk about orcas, true nature in front of the Iowa or the animal lovers. Yeah, well, orcas do shit just for fun, bro. They kill things just to kill things. They don't even eat it. They don't attack us for some reason. Orcas? I mean, I'd say they're pretty smart. It's kind of weird though, because like dolphins are pretty smart too, and they live in the ocean. Maybe they don't evolve for a reason. They want to stay out there and do shit. I don't know. Second largest brain. Having a large brain doesn't mean you're smart. Why are they called sperm whales though? Like for what? What? The blue whale is the largest mammal. Oh wait, I messed up my 666 thing because I did currencies. Now I have 850. Shit. It'll live in our heart. I don't even think I took a picture of it either. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, put it in Discord actually. Yeah, I forgot I couldn't do anything. I wasn't even supposed to do the... I like getting the LMD from the events. That makes me happy. Now I have a lot of LMD for a bit until I upgrade one unit. Miss you. It takes a lot of LMD, yes. Not even to max them, bro. Just to get them to E2. That's all I want. I don't even want them E2 like level 90 or nothing. I just want them E2'd. It takes so much to get them from there. I guess that's the fun, right? All right, chat. I think I'm gonna take off for the day. I don't know if this time was a good time or not, to be honest. I guess we'll keep fiddling with it and see if it works or not. I will be finishing the story, even though it hurts my brain a bit. We're gonna continue working through it. This is actually getting pretty interesting. I want to see what the hell is going on with the scenario. What the hell is the kid doing? Why is she there? Yeah, the boss music, bro. I heard it when we were playing in the final stage, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And so now I've just been playing on like repeat. Why I call them killer whales? Because they kill everything. Always a good kick. Yeah. It's always fun getting roasted by chat. I'm glad. All right, chat. I'll see ya tomorrow. Bye. Love you guys.